All right, welcome back. It's another Friday night kerfuffle. We are back at the safe house, minus a player. Does anybody want to explain to those watching what happened?
I have. Alejandro has been deported.
You guys can take turns, right?
No.
I'll go ahead. Well, you see, it's a funny story.
From his perspective.
He thought that the people were driving off without him, so he wanted to hotwire a boat. Then the police showed up. Thing is, he was about to freeze to death, but he decided to hide in the river. He got up, started gasping for air and calling for help, thinking he could play the victim.
Bad choice.
Forgot about the security system, and lo and behold, he got deported and killed a few weeks later.
Oh,
he was also framed for a recent murder at a nightclub.
Yeah,
that too.
I don't think that we know his fate just yet, but we do know that he's being framed for a murder in the nightclub. And on the news this morning, there's a media who's got the hot scoop. It says Chilean gangs are on the rise in D.C. Is the headline as they make up some story about how you managed to start stealing cell phone parts.
Interesting.
In order to hack into the infrastructure of Night City. Not Night City, but New USA.
DC.
In the
He was gonna make bombs with them. I heard.
Yeah, something like that.
That was actually my original goal. I was gonna make an explosive phone.
Well,
you're a terrorist from Chile.
Apparently, that's what you told them, and so that's what they're running with.
Okay.
Scheduled to be deported later this week.
If they don't execute him first for the murder.
Well,
go back to heaven.
I don't. Yeah,
he's in ICE holding.
They're probably going to deport you to be tried somewhere else.
Got it. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. But
Pepe is disappointed.
Yeah. So you guys caught that on the news this morning on the radio as you pulled in. So I assume that you guys are all here in the main room looking at your one camera that you set up with the laser mic. Grimmy, you've been watching it all night as you've been waiting for these guys to come in. Go ahead and roll awareness notice.
Coming up. I gotta remember what button to press again. Okay.
You got good awareness notice. You're a solo.
Yeah, I did see that. Oh, dear lord. Why is it 6 + 2 + 8?
Because you have the smart goggles for +2, and then 8 from your skill, your special ability.
So that special ability only works during combat, but so you have to do a -8, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. So that would be.
It's a 17. Yeah.
Do you want me to just take the 8 out right now?
No, it's fine. We'll just you do whatever you want to do, but yeah, for now, your awareness bonus is basically you add your combat sense, but only during combat. So while
Yeah,
combat,
I'm just gonna.
While you're not in combat, it doesn't actually get to work that way. Now,
I'm just gonna keep that way. Remember, add a -8 when I need to.
Yeah, just keep it that way, and then add a -8 when you're not in combat, just like I suggested.
Got it.
All right, so
sorry, I wasn't ignoring you.
Moving on, the night's pretty boring. You're up there all. You're doing the night shift, so when they come in,
doing the night shift.
It's like 6 a.m. and you've been up all night, Grimmy.
All night long.
So these guys. So everybody's gonna have to take an endurance check, and decide who's gonna.
I'm gonna take an endurance check.
Stays up all night. I'm gonna mute you pretty soon, there, bud.
It's a crit from John again.
25. I actually think I got a crit there.
Awesome.
Does someone want to roll an endurance for me?
Yeah, we can do that for you.
Is that a crit?
I mean, my endurance should be really good considering I'm driving.
21.
At the same time.
Well, actually, as I recall, you'd already not succeeded and fell asleep. last time we played. So as you're arriving
sleep in the car.
back in the safe house, they have to shake you awake, and you're probably gonna fall right back asleep because you haven't slept all night. You've been up all
Well,
day.
25 and sorry.
So a lot of you guys have been pushing it. John is probably the only one who's still well rested, having been asleep all day.
35.
Yeah.
By the way, would a 25 be considered a crit in this case? I have 0 points in it, apparently.
A crit.
You got a 10, yeah.
Is a 10 when you put a 10 in front. Yeah, that's considered a crit. So,
Okay, got it.
Grimmy, you can push on through for another 8 hours if you want to do another shift. Most of these guys have been up all night except for John. So some of you guys are probably gonna have to sleep during the day. It's Tuesday morning.
Jim will go ahead and take a nap there.
I love sleeping. That's my favorite pastime.
The problem is that there's not very many places to sleep.
Oh, well, I have a lot of money.
I called the kitchen.
All right, let's reveal the kitchen.
I'm pretty sure I slept in a dresser drawer one time.
Yeah, isn't this a bed right here that I'm sleeping on?
I think it's a filing
It
cabinet.
looks like it.
It's a refrigerator.
It's a
Sir,
refrigerator, okay.
sir,
And I'll go back out here,
that is a refrigerator.
and I'll go with them.
Is there a recliner or a couch that I could sleep on?
There's another table, a desk over here. You could probably sleep on.
I swear I work for a
I
freak
mean,
show
it does.
sometime.
It currently has a chair on top of it, but you can pretend that the chair is not there for the time being.
Great. I'll sit in the chair and kick my feet up on the desk.
Either that. All right. So this is the restroom, and it looks like somebody.
Oh,
took
God.
Somebody took out a wall here, so you can see through the wall into the next.
And probably smell what Neptune left behind.
It's a little bit ammonia-like. Yeah.
No, from his Taco Bell adventure. I don't think those toilets have plumbing.
All right. In here, you might find some more places you could probably get horizontal. It's kind of a garage back area. It's a little drafty, though. All right, go ahead and if you found a place you can sleep, go ahead and give yourself a 1d10 to see how many hours of sleep you get. If you roll a 6 or less, you can roll an additional d6 to see if you get 8 hours.
Is it D10 or D8?
A d10.
D10, okay.
I can sleep anywhere.
8 hours. Bazinga boo.
Zynga. All right, so Tom, Doc, you can roll a d6. All right, you end up getting 12 hours. You sleep really well.
Nice.
All right.
Tom,
so-
wake up! Tom, it's noon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's actually not. It's past noon. It's like 6 p.m. when he wakes up.
Jesus Christ, man.
No one knew where he went either. So.
He's just a tired
just-
little guy.
Meanwhile, you guys are kind of hanging out and checking out the video feed. Around I don't know, probably about 5 p.m. You guys see those two guys hanging out again. It's getting to be a little bit getting towards sunset. It's been a pretty slow day. They just showed up on scene. Starting to
They just showed up on scene.
selling their drugs down there, and people are starting to wake
Not
up.
their drugs.
Maybe getting some food. If you guys didn't have food, you guys are getting really hungry. Everybody can
So-
that's sitting in the room in here can make an awareness notice check. So that would
Yep.
be John, Grimmy, and Sweet Jane. So I know you're driving, Sweet Jane, so I'll have somebody else make your awareness check for you.
Thank you.
21.
It's 32.
All right, John, you got to take off your combat sense because you're not in combat right now.
Oh, I'm not using combat sense. I've got combat sneak, but that's still 30.
No, you can't use combat sneak either.
Okay, that's still 30.
He's saying he's not using either, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain the 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 9?
Well, I have a 9 intelligence, a 10 in awareness, and I get a +2 from my image enhancement, and I rolled a 9.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you hear something out in front of the building. Maybe somebody trying to break into your car. You're not sure.
Someone trying to break my car? Motherfucker.
You hear some commotion out front. In any case,
Is nobody actually like keeping an eye out?
Allow me to come with you.
Yeah. Right. Someone's trying to steal our car.
go. Okay, when you come out here, you don't see anybody by the car. The car appears to be unmolested. You take a look out in the front porch. There's nobody there either. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I would hope that nobody would molest our car.
That was quite funny, but please refrain from such crass jokes.
Is it dark enough to where I can use the Gibson sneak suit, or not dark enough yet?
16.
It's 5 o'clock.
I'm gonna say that you didn't have it on when you walked out the door, but you could turn around and go back and put it on. It's not quite.
Oh,
dark.
I'm not.
It's not quite dark yet.
Oh, okay then. I'll just roll with the standard then. That's a 30.
Oh god damn.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. So
damn.
as you sneak up on these guys, I'm just gonna say, and they're, as you come around the corner, they panic and they drop down into the. Well, let's roll for initiative. We'll just say.
Fair.
They crawl back into the hole they came.
That's probably right, but I'm not gonna give it away just yet. Let's see here. Where
Back
The mole man! Mole man!
turn order?
Mole.
Oh, sorry.
Did somebody say mole man?
23.
Oh my God, no! Nobody said.
It's a mole. Mole.
Mole!
Wow.
Why is everybody calling a mole there?
I don't.
What are you talking about?
I really don't get
I don't get the reference.
I think it's a Simpsons joke.
I'm
No,
not, I'm not-
here's a reference you don't get.
Gar.
I'm not even going there.
Man, I could really use some cocaine right now.
How did you? Oh, you fumbled. No wonder. Oh, jeez.
Who fumbled?
Yeah, I just rolled bad.
Oh, you got a fumble on initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, twice in a row.
Oh my
Those
god.
were like 2 fumbles of the night. 2 fumbles of the night, baby.
Oh god,
So,
how did someone get
I rolled a 31
initiative?
on my initiative.
Wes, are you involved?
Yeah, I can't tell.
I am now.
He is now.
He's just
You're not
he's
even.
just ready to go in the office. He's just ready to go. He's like,
He
I don't
doesn't even
what's
know
happening,
anything
but I'm
going
ready.
down. Okay.
Uh,
Let's see here. What am I?
Oh my god. Do I get to
Oh, yeah.
increase my combat sense by 1 because I critted?
No.
Aww.
I love
This is like
the pause and then
a
no.
super. He's
Aw,
a solo,
okay.
he's a corpo, he's a nomad.
I'm not that upset.
All right, so you see that these are guys just some street scum, basically trying to. You're not sure what they're doing actually, but they stop what they're doing as soon as
What the heck is going
as soon
on?
as you come around the corner.
What
and
the heck?
Definitely you've surprised them, Wes. We're gonna skip you because you're not aware of these people in there, but you did see Grimmy and John walk out the front door. So if you want
Hey,
to
I-
follow them this turn,
One short question. What the fuck is a Sambo?
I'm gonna let. Wes take his
I'm gonna
first.
stick near my teammates.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Calvert, you're up. What'd you want to know?
Okay.
What's a sambo?
Sambo is your martial art.
Yeah, sambo's your martial arts. You get certain key attacks or key abilities with that martial art. You can look them up in the Pacific Rim sourcebook.
Okay,
or-
I'll look that up later.
Okay.
Oh, I put them in your inventory area.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and so first thing I want to do. 1 second. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try to grapple one of them before they. I'm gonna try to run up and grapple one of them before they can leave.
All right. So you attempt to grapple. Go ahead and make your grapple check. Do you get a bonus for grappling? I suppose.
It says 2 on the thing.
All right.
It says.
But you also get to roll in your. You've got other modifiers, like your skill or other things.
Okay, so how do I roll a martial art? Do I just like roll it as
you can go to
Sambo, or...
combat, and then you'll see the little Sambo button.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you. Sorry about that.
And then you.
Hey, it's fine.
You get a plus
you're brand new to this character. Thanks for helping, John.
No problem.
So when you roll it, just roll with a +2.
Weapon, no. Shooter, no. 1 second, I'm looking for the button again.
It's at the very bottom.
Oh, thank you.
You have to beat an 18.
Okay, let's see here, and let's roll it out.
With a +2. Woo.
Okay, so I just add 2 to it, and 19.
Oh, it's a fumble.
You fumbled.
It's a fumble.
Oh, no.
Damn.
All right, so I think this one's getting away. Go ahead and that's the end of your turn because you fumbled. And Grimmy, you're the only hope here for this ganger to not escape. So he jumps down into the sewer and disappears. Oh, I guess you beat out this guy in initiative. So John, you can try to keep this guy from slipping through your fingers too.
Shoot him in the leg.
All right. Oh, I'm not going to shoot him. Can I run over to the grate and then jump on top of the guy who just jumped down?
Well,
Just drop on top of him.
if you wanted to, but you might hurt yourself. Just saying.
I am completely okay with that if I body slam a man into the ground beneath in the sewers. Because I feel like just seeing that alone will be scary enough for his friend not to attempt the same choice.
So you're going to just jump without looking. Is that what I hear?
Well,
How
it's
deep it
a
is?
sewer grate. It's a sewer grate. There's only so far he can go down in one round.
Well, okay. So if you're just jumping,
Are you sure this isn't a maintenance tunnel or something?
go ahead and make your athletics check.
Okay. So straight athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put 2 luck into this just cause. That's a 20.
Okay. You fall into a dark hole.
That guy got down the ladder from this sewer,
there's actually no ladder.
Oh, okay. I can see in the dark. Where did he go?
We're gonna cover that in a minute here. So
Okay.
as you're falling, you take 2d6 damage to a random location.
Oh, okay. I assume that guy also took that damage.
You fall 20 feet. You did not look where you were going.
That's only 5. I assume armored has no effect because
No.
it's falling damage.
Yeah, and
No.
I think you'll just take 1 point of damage because your body type modifier is 5.
Oh, okay. Quick little question. How much damage did that guy take when he jumped down?
Well, he actually knew where he was going, whereas you kind of jumped without looking.
We both did.
You're actually below him now at this point.
Oh no.
Oh, was the athletics check not good enough to, like, get to where he is? Because I was just basically chasing the dude.
No, you jumped down the hole, you said.
Yeah, because that other guy jumped down the hole, too.
Okay,
Try and
but,
go after the first guy that escaped.
well, he went down knowing, where the handholds were, and you didn't.
Well, if there's handholds, then assuming that he got down there, I probably landed on top of the guy.
Perhaps. However, there wasn't anywhere to land, so you couldn't grapple him well enough to keep yourself from falling, and you continued down
Right.
another 15,
Did I
20 feet.
attempt a grapple at the same time? Like,
Not
just
at this point, because you just had that athletics check. You jumped into a dark hole without looking first.
well, I can see in the dark, so I'm
Yeah,
good
I
on that
get it.
front.
We're gonna figure out where you are later. That's
Okay.
finish what's going on above ground here for a second. In the meantime, roll for a location for your 1 point
Oh,
damage. And then if you have armor in that area, subtract 1 point of armor from that location.
Okay.
So you crack your armor a little bit, or you
Okay.
break it a little bit. Okay, so next ganger, he's gonna go down and follow as well.
Oh, does he? Is he gonna land on top of me?
So they're not jumping into the. They're carefully.
They're using the ladder.
There's not a ladder,
Well,
but they're carefully finding their way down, which is more of a climbing thing than the jumping down thing.
well, with that athletics, would I be able to do the same thing as them?
You rolled a 20. You needed a 25.
So you're saying they got a 25?
I'm saying that they didn't do as foolhardy of a maneuver as you did.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down after them, but I'm not gonna be as much of a dumbass about it. I'm gonna look down first.
Okay, well, looking down, you can see that there's a significant climb that does take a little bit of finesse, and if you try to go down right now, they're likely to pull you down. So you might have to wait a little bit.
1 second, let me see if I have anything useful.
Oh, so they're coming down to me. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, well, they might just hang out right where they're at too. So you never know what at this point.
They're locked in here with me.
So
right
which
now,
one are you rolling to go after them?
All right. So
Do you want to just stay? You could just stay up there, and then they're stuck between you and me.
Flank them.
Yeah, they're
Do I have a
stuck.
flashlight?
Do you have a flashlight?
Let me check. Actually, I'm curious.
Check your inventory, bud. You got a lot of
I'm
stuff.
checking right now.
All right, John.
I have a flashlight.
You
I
fell,
have B&E tool.
You fell to the
so
bottom
it's a
here.
flashlight.
Make
Flashlight.
an awareness notice check as you.
Just let me know when my turn is.
You took it. You decided to stay inside. Remember? You don't remember that?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't remember that, that is what happened. I gave you the opportunity to follow your friends outside, and you said, "No, I'm going to stay in." You don't remember that?
I'm pretty sure I am doing my best to just hang out with the nurse.
Okay, got it. In that case, let's continue here. Ganger 1 is up here. Ganger 2 is right below him.
Okay. So
Where would John be? Just so
John,
I
you're
know.
way the fuck down here.
Wait, holy shit! They were just gonna. Yeah, they're trapped. They're fucked. They're so fucked.
Like a cat up in a tree. Oh no, the dog is down there. No, there's a dog up the stairs.
I like to imagine the fear in these guys' eyes as I just land superhero pose and just look up at them disappointed. You're like, really? You thought you could run? What are you, mole people? This isn't the first time I encountered mole people. I met one in LA. He looked like Shia LaBeouf.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They say, what are you?
I'm Batman.
He's an actual cannibal, Shia LaBeouf.
I am what you fear most. Are they scooting away on the wire?
Okay, let's see here.
If they're scooting away, can I shoot that wire?
You could
Just
try
make
to
them
shoot
fall?
them, yeah.
Well, we're underground, so it'll muffle the shot real well, so I'll just take a shot.
All right.
Have to swing. They're gonna be swinging down.
Alright, I'm gonna call a shot for the guy on the left's head. Actually, could I call a shot for the wire itself and cause them both to fall?
It looks a little too thick for that. If I'm
Whatever you
honest.
want to try is up to you.
I'm gonna call a shot for the wire itself and try to take a shot.
All right. How many
That
rounds?
way I can just... it's a pistol, I can only shoot... but I'm gonna shoot first, just my first round, and then I'll decide whether I want to shoot the next guy in the head.
Okay.
So... Let's go. Handgun... damn it, fuck.
That was a miss.
Not, yeah. All right, second shot. I'm not calling this one. Just gonna.
-3.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna shoot this guy on the left, just for the crime of existing in front of me. That's a 17.
That's a hit.
8 to his 7.
Yeah, you hit him in the arm, or no, that's a leg. Let's see here, 8 damage. Oh, I think that does penetrate armor, but he only takes 1 point of damage.
Does he have any struggle because he just got shot in the leg while trying to navigate a giant industrial wire?
He does have to take a stun save.
Okay.
Actually, okay, so I don't have a flashlight on me, but I do have goggles with night vision and thermal vision.
Fine,
Does that help?
So you can see them starting to get a little smaller, and then kind of obscured behind some shadows, some shapes.
Is Calvert? Yeah.
For
Is
him,
Calvert not
he's
coming down?
just in the dark.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna come down in a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making sure I don't fall like you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I'm
over there.
gonna like lower myself in after I turn on my smart goggles night vision mode.
Okay. Go ahead and make athletics check.
Okay, what's the DC on this one?
Oh, just go ahead and make it.
Okay, going up. It is a 20.
All right, you managed to hang on to one of the cables and make your way down. You do find a foothold along one of those cylinders, the metal cylinders, but it's still going to be about 20 feet down. You can find a few different routes that you can take.
How did they get down there then?
They haven't made it down yet. They're crawling.
Oh,
They're following a cable around to a different area. It looks like that doesn't go down to where you are.
I'm gonna follow after
those
them.
guys. Yeah, follow those guys.
I'm following after them. Can I roll stealth to see if they notice me?
Yeah, you can roll stealth.
It'll figure stealth. I just forgot. I just saw it. Sorry. There it is. 21.
Okay.
Okay.
Grimmy, go ahead and make an awareness notice check.
Awareness status coming up. There it is. And -8 because are we in combat right now?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I just need to check for the modifier. How did I get that bad?
All right.
You crit and then you added a plus at the end without actually.
Oh, okay, can I redo that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I accidentally hit plus.
I see that.
25.
All right, so you see them kind of slip away into a dark tunnel.
After them.
Well, they went down the tunnel.
Are these guys wearing goggles or anything, or are they just going blind?
For more people.
Are they? Cybernetic eyes? Who wants to
The
take
mole people.
All right. It smells pretty bad down there, Grimmy. You're not quite sure what the point of all of this is.
Yeah, fuck those guys. We got comms. We can just. Oh yeah, we could.
My job is not to question orders. My job is to follow them.
Is it though?
Hey, they tried to steal our car, and they could have connections into the underground, so it's not bad.
Okay, one second. I think I have an item to deal with the smell. Actually, just continue on while I look.
All right.
He does have a smart gas mask, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not wasting that on that.
That's fair.
Unless I know it's toxic, I'm not gonna waste a single-use gas mask. Okay, I'm gonna follow.
While Grimmy is following them, can I attempt a roll to like climb back up and follow as well?
You can attempt to climb back up. Roll athletics.
Gotcha. I'm gonna put another 2 on this just because I'm not too good at that. That's a 22.
You had 20 if you didn't add that too.
Yeah. With the 22, I'm able to hop back up there and try to follow with them.
Are you talking? I can't hear anything.
No, I'm looking,
Yes.
I'm looking for a map.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, sweet.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, it got darker in here suddenly, for some reason.
I didn't notice. I am wearing night vision goggles right now,
Oh, same here.
so we wouldn't actually notice.
You got night vision and you got thermal vision, bud.
Yeah, I know. This is great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I loved Grenade. Grenade was fun.
Yeah, he's fun.
All right, roll tracking.
Okay, tracking coming up.
Okay. Oh, great. I get a bonus to that.
Wow.
Why do you sound like
can
Owen
we-
Wilson there?
Can we try to... Because we're not that far underground yet. We're like right next to the entrance. Can we call up to other people and tell them to follow after us?
If you want.
13.
Yeah, of course.
So not great.
That's a 21 from me, and I'm gonna be on my con being like, hey guys, some guys try to steal our car. Me and Grimmy are gonna go kick their ass. Leave at least one person at the safe house just in case they have friends.
We don't know they tried to steal it, sir. They could have just as likely put a tracking device on it.
Oh yeah, that's my main concern. And I want to find out why.
Either way, let's get moving, I suppose.
Yep. As soon as I... Man, for some reason, it's just hard to see down here for a sudden moment.
I suppose there's a slight amount of... I'm not even sure what I'm looking at.
Looks like
Sword
a lot of,
gas?
like, a very thick amount of smoke for some reason.
I think that's sewer gas,
Well, oh, careful, because that could be methane.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can track them so easy. I forgot what I have.
Yeah.
I have a sonar scanner. I can detect motion from 120 meters.
What do I have, actually? I'm curious. Besides that, let's see here. I can
God.
fake my own death. I have binders. That's useful.
Yeah, we can handcuff people.
All right.
Smart goggles and...
So let's see here. Shadow track. John, you come out into this area here, and you think you may have heard them go in this direction.
Just with my... I have a sonar scanner on me real quick. I need to check. Or a sonic scanner. I'm pretty sure it can detect as a motion sensor within 120 meters.
Okay, you don't detect any motion.
They're not moving? Oh, are they setting up a trap or something? Maybe.
I don't... They might be preparing to assault us.
That's what I'm thinking. A possible trap? Yeah.
I'd advise
Well,
we...
This is probably a bad choice. Yeah. Well, either way, what way did you say they went again? God? Okay. Just gonna walk around this corner. Do. And I'm just gonna have... let me double check. I don't have a knife. But I do have...
I have a taser, sir.
Yeah, we have tasers.
It's pretty dark down
Yeah,
here. Do you have any source of light?
We both have the
we're
ability to
wearing
see in the dark.
NVG.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got thermo optics. He's got thermo optics. He's got low light vision.
You don't
Yeah,
see
you can see
anything
it.
moving down this tunnel. Your visibility is pretty poor.
Well, we can see better than them unless they have like night vision goggles that we didn't see on their faces.
They could also be wearing cybernetic ocular enhancement. So
That as well, yes.
Make a stealth
Well,
check.
if they are.
stealth check
Wonderful.
coming up.
Alright, we cannot use the stealth suits, right? Well, actually, it's dark enough, can we?
15.
I don't think you brought.
I don't think either of us are wearing them though.
Well, when have I not been wearing the stealth suit this entire mission?
I imagine you probably take them on and off like a jacket.
Well, it's like a full body suit. It's like
I
a-
imagine them more like the Solid Snake, like sneaking suit.
Yeah, like a full body thing that you kind of gotta zip up and zip down. Fair though. I'll roll my stealth.
Not a tracksuit.
32. I crit again.
All right.
Damn.
Give yourself some IP there. You guys are sneaky as fuck, but you guys don't see these gangers.
Huh.
I'm going
So they're
to.
not moving at all, because it's 120 meters in every direction. Well, any direction that I can get a viable scan from.
Yup.
Can we roll awareness to hear them? Considering if we can't see, they were like, Grimmy was right on their ass when he was climbing with them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he? Can we roll awareness to like hear them? Because if I was them, I'd be running away from us.
Right. Well, you don't hear anything except for some dripping water noises, some rushing water behind you.
So these guys just disappeared, basically.
Basically.
One
Because
second.
Grimmy could actively see those people when he was climbing after them.
Right, but you don't get any heat signatures down this tunnel. It just gets dark, pitch black.
Okay, in that case, I have a question. Can I switch to just low light and see if there's any like immediately odd-looking fixtures in the area?
Well, you see what looks like a place where somebody may have camped for the night. See some cardboard on the ground. It looks like some meal containers, some trash.
They'll look fresh.
It looks like there's a big somebody took a big dump right there in the middle of the floor.
Classy.
I'm going to roll a what you want to call it check in order to figure out how fresh it is, preferably without touching it.
Oh God! Make a cool check.
This is truly disgusting.
It is 17.
All right, it's still pretty soft.
I did it without touching it. Like, can I grab a stick or something and poke it?
You can't really find it.
It's on the sewers. There's no stickers.
There's a cardboard piece of cardboard, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, it's still a little squishy.
Someone's
I'm
been
gonna
here
walk
recently,
past
sir.
whatever he. Yeah, but that's the thing. You were right on their asses, if I remember correctly.
At some point, sir, 1 second.
Hmm.
Is it just me, or does this seem a little off? Wait. Pardon me, sir. Can I backtrack real quick, sir?
Oh, of course. Yeah, go ahead. You gonna try to cross this little stream of? Oh, okay, good.
What exactly is this?
That looks like a grate.
And we heard sound. Does it look like it's been moved recently?
Well, we didn't hear it move. We would have heard that definitely.
Okay, then back to work.
Oh, these guys must be faster than fucking sound at this point because they fucking disappear.
Those are evading your sonic detector, so
Yeah, but
they're no hedgehog.
it's a motion detector, not even sonic. It detects motion up to 120.
Jeez. I mean, to be fair, the rushing water might be screwing it up.
That's fair, but even then, it's like. And then you were literally looking. What happened when you were looking at them? You were actively following them when they were running from us.
I don't remember. I think
Yeah.
I had to swap my batteries at some point on my goggles.
Is that what happens now? Did they just disappear from his eyes?
Well, you guys kind of lost him down here.
How did we lose them? I rolled a pretty good shadow track check. We were following them, like, we were like, what, 10 feet behind them when we were climbing on that rope?
Yeah, well,
So
they don't seem to be down here.
let's keep looking.
Like, do we encounter actual spirits? Because...
Are they like fucking Vampire the Masquerade, like Nosferatu
yeah,
or
they're
something?
just floating away. Because... Okay, yeah, there's nothing down on this path.
What is this?
The Nosferatu become unseen. They're like at the corner of your eye, but you don't.
They're
Yeah.
super werewolves, yeah.
It's my dad.
Is this like a tunnel or is it just like moss?
It looks like there's some crumbling wall that has fallen down. It's a little grotto.
What the... I say
So is
we...
covered up that little sewer entrance area?
It's just
Question.
crumbled rock.
Is there
It
a...
seems to have caved in a bit there.
So, if I may, these two water streams seem a bit out of place, don't they? Right here
I
and
think
here.
Yeah, those look like they just head into vents, but I could be wrong. I'm not going to say I'm not.
If they were connected to something, wouldn't they be more common than just these two in this very specific area?
Yeah, what did these two little vents lead to from where we can see?
It just looks like there's underneath the wall, there's some water flowing out.
And my shadow track said that they went in this direction. And
From where you were at, yeah, as opposed to the opposite way.
yeah, so and this door hasn't been opened. There was no one over here.
Oh, it looks upon closer inspection that you can fit through the grating there.
Oh,
Well,
fuck's
oh, damn, we went back and investigated that specifically for that reason.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's go through.
and then you said this direction. You didn't say like forward.
Yeah.
It's not left, right, and plus, if they did, wouldn't I have been able to detect it with the motion sensor?
You didn't have a line of sight.
Well, you don't have to have a line of sight. It's
It's
motion.
literally detecting vibrations.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
it's like-
you didn't have a line of sight when you were there, and when you
Whatever.
didn't see anything moving.
Well, it's still don't get
It's
how these
sonic.
guys are. Yeah, it's like it's detecting vibrations in the air.
Okay,
Honestly,
you didn't detect any vibrations in the air because you didn't see any movement.
And there's a lot of rushing water too.
It's not like I have to see it. It's just kind of a like
It's subatomic.
It's yeah, it's like those what is it? Not subatomic. It's like in Aliens where they have the little motion detectors on the sides of guns.
Oh man. You know what game I really loved up until I didn't? Alien Isolation.
I never play video games.
All right, so you reach some dead ends, but where you can see that the water does flow underneath the wall there.
So it flows into the wall here or the other one?
Both. What do you mean by the other one?
These two passageways we can see through right here.
You can't see
Is it
through them,
both?
but you can
Or
tell
see
the water flows
water.
underneath it.
I'm going to knock on the wall.
Yeah, does it look like it can be pushed over?
No, it's cement.
Okay.
Does it sound hollow?
It's brick.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume this just goes out like like over here, this little thing. It's like the other side of those. So let's go down this little path.
Yep. Into the
It's a
shadows.
sewer. There's only
Make
So
a
many
stealth
times.
check.
Stealth check coming up.
let me.
Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong person.
That's a 20 this time. My lowest roll.
I'm gonna add 2 luck for now.
Okay.
So I give myself a -2 temp mod, right?
All right. Just gonna go down the path.
All right, you come upon another opening to your right, and it continues on in front of you.
I'll take points, sir.
Okay. Do we want to split up? We have comms, so we should be able to communicate if we're in the same general area, as long as we're not over 120 feet apart.
He
I don't know.
doesn't
Especially-
respond.
Does seem to be a stone path. Are we still not detecting any motion at all within 120 meters?
Right.
My money's on this way, sir.
Yeah, it's like most of the map.
You reach a dead end.
Why?
Is it
Why
is it the same as before? Yeah. Is there a way to feel like a solid wall over there?
It
Can
feels
I
like a
like knock
solid
on the wall again?
Yeah, it's a solid wall.
Okay. Then
Bizarre.
okay, back over to here then.
Is this bizarre?
Yeah. it's
Or in the
bizarre.
fucking back rooms of sewers? Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make a left here. Or right?
Yeah, you go down that corridor. I'll stay right here, just keeping an eye out toward this direction. Because it looks like
Okay.
it veers off.
north.
Well, there's nothing that way, as far as we can tell.
This is a fucking maze.
This is a fucking maze, and these guys are ghosts who disappear. These are random gangsters who disappeared into a fucking sewer grate.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
This one seems to be going on the longest, sir.
Well, I'll still wait here just to cover bases. Be
Yep.
safe.
Okay, Loafer. Oh, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Okay. South it is. I can't imagine this goes much further.
It looks like the walls have crumbled in together.
Is it passable or no?
No.
Okay, back down this way, sir. I hope you pack. I hope you pack next. What the?
Since when
I
did
did,
Jimmy
actually.
become British?
Okay, so what are these? What are these? Just collapsed tunnels?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, these guys just fucking disappeared because it said they went in this general direction. My shadow track and the motion detector, or not motion detector, shadow track, general direction this way, and we checked everything this way.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, these guys fucking disappeared. This
Wait
is
a
all
second.
fucking weird.
One second. Is there? Can I knock on this wall again?
Okay.
I think we've knocked on that one. Does anything seem loose there?
You can make a awareness notice check.
Awareness notice, please, for the love of God. By the way, when you add your luck to something, you just give yourself a negative modifier for a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Positive modifier, but yeah.
16.
Give me a second to. Oh, that's athletics, bro.
Oh fuck! I saw A.
All right, so hold on a second, Coward. Rather than let you roll it, I'm gonna roll it for you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it looks
that-
like a solid wall
So
to
that
me.
way, it's not like a. It's not something that you can like know that you failed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. You're doing the equivalent of rolling behind the screen right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get. Guys are fucking ghosts, though. Fucking weird.
So this is
Cyber Ghost.
highly bizarre, and ghosts do
Yeah,
not
I guess. I've encountered vampires, werewolves, and actual magic, and well, I'll stand corrected. Cybernetic werewolves, so those aren't real. Cybernetic vampires as well. So real vampires, cybernetic werewolves, actual magic. Oh yeah, and cybernetic oceanic creatures like a cyber orca. Yeah, I've encountered that as well. We've encountered a lot of crazy
Don't
shit.
forget about a cyber squid.
Well, hey, that's offensive.
A cyborga, if you will, sir.
Oh, that's I like to imagine Sweet Jane is just hanging out on top of the cabinet. She got the message to like come help us, and is just hanging out on top of that cabinet. Just
Sure fucking am. I'm not allowed to go anywhere, motherfuckers.
Without the Canadian.
I said to come with us and just leave one person at least.
I didn't think I was allowed to go anywhere by myself.
Well, you and Wes are hanging out there. Pink Eye's asleep.
Where's Tim?
Yeah, he can,
Tim is slowly making his way forward.
Tom is still asleep.
Yeah, Tom is still asleep.
If I
Tom's passed out.
would wake up like
it's a little past 5. Somebody's gonna go wake that man up. He is.
So we gonna just leave Tom and Pink Eye behind, or what?
Yeah.
Let's see the one person.
Yeah.
So. Since really there's nobody to babysit me, so I guess I'll tag along with you, sir.
Somebody can roll leadership.
Over the comm, you just hear a lot of like fucking ghosts. What the hell? This is new development.
What the actual fuck?
I mean,
Yeah,
if anybody here wants to roll leadership, you guys can defer to the person who rolls highest.
Now, does that include those two or everybody in total?
I mean, anybody who's there. I guess it would be
Well,
Tim, Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane, you seem to be the leadership type in this situation.
you would double crit. Holy crap.
And Wes, I don't know what Wes is up to, but he might be sulking. He was trying to support you, but he may have fallen asleep.
I think he fell asleep.
Yeah.
Come on, Timmy. Let's go get these guys out of trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't take them seriously.
Do you go and wake up Tom?
Yeah, probably actually. Good idea. Tom.
what happened?
Holy crap, she just merged through the walls.
We're already fighting ghosts, man. I wouldn't be surprised.
She's not fucking around here.
Tom. Just fucking kick through the wall.
BJ's like,
Oh my God.
oh yeah, don't wake up. What was that?
The Kool-Aid.
I need to
Oh yeah.
I was about to say,
Kicks to the wall and starts shaking the storage rack that he's laying on top of.
like a fucking slasher movie. Like grabs.
I'm going.
Grabs through the wall.
Yeah. See, we already have a broken wall over here, guys. We just, you could have done that over
Oh my
here.
god. Hide up.
Okay, well, let me
Or safe
just...
house.
So what?
That's not a broken wall. That's just a deluxe glory hole.
Oh god! What the fuck?
All right. Tim, which way did they go? Which way did they go?
I don't know. I didn't hear them describe where they were. So let's get on comms.
Oh my God.
Hey, boss, where the hell are you?
We're in the sewers. I told you that. You didn't. Do you not have your comms on while you sleep?
No, I was sleeping.
All right,
Why would
you guys
I
make
turn
an
the
awareness
comms on
notice
while
check to
I'm
see if you
sleeping?
can find the sewers.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a sewer grate right next to the house. It's the one right. You know that rusted truck? Apparently it opens.
crap.
Apparently that rusted truck is not heavy enough to keep it down there.
Maybe I should not have slept in the kitchen.
Oh, I think I know where they're talking about. This way.
That way.
Yeah, that's fine if you lead. That just means if you try to run, I get to shoot you.
All right,
Get-
so
on now.
Sweet Jane, you realize that this probably has nothing to do with your mission. As you're starting to descend into the sewers, you're starting to question your motives.
What do you think they're doing down there anyway?
I
Search
said we're
me.
hunting ghosts. 2 gangsters tried to steal our car, and then we're chasing them, and then they apparently disapparate.
From your perspective, it appears that your car has not been touched, and you know that there's a security system on it that would probably sound off if somebody tried to touch it.
Yeah, I thought we determined earlier that our car wasn't molested.
Yeah, there are 2 gangsters hanging out in front of our house. Fuck them. They're gangsters. What are they gonna do? Call the police if we beat them up?
Okay.
Do you think it's really worth pursuing them?
We just
I figure
Come
if
back.
we can get some deniable resources, i.e., shit-sniffling gangsters who apparently can turn invisible, and kick their ass, then probably would be a good idea.
I mean, if
That
nothing
way-
else, if they can turn invisible, we might as well steal their tech.
Exactly. Here's what I'm saying. Them disapparating immediately increased my interest.
I mean, I guess if they have disappearing tech stuff, then maybe it could help with finding the or infiltrating the Ironsights compound hangout clubhouse.
We have not yet.
Well,
Yeah, once we find it.
I mean, you guys all just noticed that the drug dealers had shown up again, and then you all left.
I'm following orders because I'm not in charge.
They need.
Jane is in
Sure,
charge right
okay,
now,
go.
apparently.
I mean, fuck it, why not? Let's go. Let's go help them.
All right, roll
They
athletics.
really need
It seems like there's a pretty far drop down there, like at least 25 feet. But there does appear to be a cable that you could hang on to right underneath. But you have to
Hey,
reach.
Jane,
you have to reach
crit
for it.
again.
God, she's so good at her job ever since her boyfriend died.
Doc, you slip. You're about to fall, but give yourself one more chance. You need to roll athletics of 20 or higher.
Oh
Joe,
God, you're gonna
my
kill.
boyfriend.
You're gonna,
He's just my friend.
he's not gonna make that. He's got a 3 reflex.
Oh, Tom, you slip and you fall. Take 2d6 damage to a random body location.
That's a difficult check, man. These guys must be expert athletics dudes.
Well, they also have an advantage because they've done it before.
They've done it before, have we not?
I don't know what
seen
you're
them?
talking about. There's these ropes right here, these bars and whatnot. You can just shimmy down.
Oh God, it can kill the man.
Holy crap, man. Really?
I thought you were supposed to be big bad solo.
So did I. It's the kitchen, I swear.
Man, it feels
All
like
right, Tom, you don't pass out, luckily, but you did sprain your ankle. It looks like.
Do I get a second roll as well?
Yes. You need a 20 or higher, bro.
Oh,
The upper
Just
body
grab a
strength
hold
just
of
is
the
not
rope.
there, is it?
be
That's
with
why
me,
I have
Morgan
a grapple
Blackhand.
hand. I forgot.
Nope.
2d6 damage to a random body location.
Wait, why did you roll human perception and not an athletics?
Oh,
That is a good question.
you can re-roll.
you got this, bud. You got this, man.
Just grab
Am I dead?
Oh no!
Oh God!
I slip and fall and break my neck.
Okay, so
Well, guys, it was nice knowing you.
Tom,
Just gonna take an
Doc-
additional D6, I think.
you rolled a 4 plus a 5. You get to subtract. That's 9. So you took 9 points of damage to a random body location. It looks like you rolled a 9. Oh wait, no, you didn't roll for the location. Roll for your
rolled
location
2.
was 2.
I rolled a
So
2
if
with a
you
chest.
don't get to use armor, but you do get to use your body type modifier.
Okay, if that was any other limb, he might have broken his arm.
Yeah, he might
Or
have broken
leg.
his rib. Actually, 2 is the chest.
Oh yeah, I'm saying if that was any other limb, he would be making an immediate death save.
No, the only one that would be a death save is if you land on his head.
Well, if you break an arm, if you break a limb beyond repair, it becomes an immediate death save
Oh,
just from
true,
the shock of it.
true.
But luckily, he has some body.
Okay, so Tom, you can subtract a few points of related to your body type modifier. So, and then
Wait,
roll your stun save. Same with you.
Okay, so I
Tim.
have
Would I
plus a
be?
5 damage.
Well, I didn't.
Would
catch
I?
that.
Go ahead, Tom.
So I took 5 damage.
Okay.
All right, since I fumbled, should that be a 3d6?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so still just 2d6.
Yeah, I mean, you're already taking 2d6 anyway, so you just look funny when you do it because you make this funny yelp and everybody.
Ooh.
Everybody
You
like
already embarrassed
thinks that
yourself,
you're
Tim.
dead because you're very dramatic when it happens.
Okay, yeah, that is 4. Okay, hooray.
And then roll for location.
I did. It was 4 right up there underneath my athletics.
All right, so you landed on your back.
Oh,
Roll
my
f-
discs.
Roll for your stun save.
Oh, buddy, that must have hurt.
It did, but I'm okay.
Are you sure you need a little hand up here?
Oh, I thought she said something completely different there.
I heard that different as well.
I was concerned for a second.
No bribing me. I'm your jailer.
I like how all of us were like, did she just offer him a handy?
What?
That's
I
what we
missed that.
all like. That's what me and Jack, or me and him heard. We were immediately
Oh my
like,
God.
what?
Instead of hand up, it was hand job. It's like, whoa.
What?
Whoa. That's what we thought. It's because of how quick she said it, and we were like, what?
What?
I mean, I know it's cyberpunk, but I mean, come on now.
Come on, guys.
I get it's supposed to be a sexy, cool world, but I think this world's more cruel than anything.
More of a sexy, cruel world.
So you guys aren't quite sure where they went.
Yeah, we went on like a wire thing.
Jane, you're hanging up here on this cable.
Oh,
The rest of you guys
Oh, yeah,
fell all
wait.
the way down to the bottom.
Wait, hey, Tim, you got that tracking device? You got the tracking device? Yeah. You should be able to
we
track us
all
through
have the
sewers.
tracking device.
Yeah, you should be able to track us through the sewers. Perfect. We went on some wire.
Okay, let me check the app. Okay, they are through the wall. That way. You better lead there, Jane.
It's gonna take you guys an athletics check to try to make your way up there. A 20 or higher.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
this
Can I
is
use
not
my
my
grapple
day.
hand to get up
I am
there?
in
The
fear.
grapple hand might give you a bonus of 3.
That is, he still needs to roll so high to get that. I feel bad for Tom sometimes.
I'll use a stim to take away my. I'll use a stim to take away my.
Oh my God! Even if he gets that plus 3.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Even
God.
with
Tim,
I just jumped up and then like slipped.
yeah,
and
I think you hurt yourself again. Go ahead and roll a 1d6 points of damage
Oh my
to a random
God.
body location.
He's just gonna kill himself. Climbing the.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a head.
that-
That's a head wound. Oh no, 1 point. Sorry. No, roll.
Yeah, that's
roll,
1 point.
Roll location.
Tim
the
broke.
thing is, Tom still needs to make a crit if he wants to get up there.
All right. So yeah, you rolled your. ankle.
Oh,
Ouch.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Oh.
Roll your stun save.
it's amazing. Oh, is this how it feels when you guys see us fail at something that should be easy?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
much.
just took 1 point of damage. Not a big deal.
Uh,
All right, so Tom, you're having a lot of trouble even with your grapple hand. You just can't quite get the leverage that you need to get out there. You're probably going to need some serious help getting out of this sewer.
With
Oh,
my
dear.
grapple hand? Shouldn't be there's a
Oh,
point
dear.
and pull?
Yeah, apparently the grapple hand does not support your weight.
I cannot remember how
That's-
much grapple hand he-
He got a Wish.com grapple hand.
But that was the point of the grapple hand.
Maybe,
Guys, you
maybe
play
it's
down
meant, maybe it's meant for picking up trash. I'm not sure.
I think it's meant for long distance punches, if I remember correctly.
At this point, I think it's just a T-Rex head chomper.
Yeah, I think so. The keyboard's strong enough. It has no grip though.
Before we move on, maybe we should look for a door or something.
All right, you do see it looks like a large pipe here that you could crawl through, but you're not sure where it goes.
Go through that pipe.
There's another one over here.
Well, they are in this direction. Oh,
And Jane, you stay right there until I tell you to move forward. That's
Mm-hmm.
I shoot ya.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to do that?
At this point, I'd really like to see you try.
I can still shoot. I may not be able to climb, but I will still shoot you.
Can you even hold your gun now, old man?
He's gonna shoot you.
Oh God, please stop.
I have done everything that I've been told.
That's a warning shot.
Tim.
No one ever said I wasn't allowed to speak. John, Tim's trying to shoot me because he fell on his ass and busted himself.
Did you cause this issue?
I sure did not. It's not my fault he fucking fell down the hole, just like
She's
you.
talking lipping like she's gonna run away, so I gave her a warning shot.
You told me to stay right here, so I'm staying right here since neither one of you two can get up here.
It's like when you have a little kid who's just like,
But he started it.
don't move. They take it way too literally, and then you get angry, and then they're like, "But I'm only doing what you told me to."
It reminds me of more of like, but he started it.
They did just call John and be like, "But he started it."
Yeah.
That is extremely accurate.
There's no they there. She contacted you. I was perfectly content to shoot her.
You're perfectly content there sitting on your ass down there below since you fucking fell and rolled your ankle.
That's fine, but at least I get to go home to my loved ones.
That's right, you were never making it out of the sewer.
So,
My boyfriend didn't get shot in the head by my own teammate.
He wasn't a boyfriend. He was just my friend.
That's not what everybody else was saying.
I genuinely don't
You ever
know
asked me?
what
You're a
is
prisoner.
going on,
I can
sir?
harass you all I want to.
I'm
John
just
let me
gonna
have
pipe up
mine.
on the radio and say, "Just kiss already."
I would.
I'm
prefer
into
none of you
men.
kissing. Good for you, Tim. Proud of this.
Good for you,
glad to see-
but
I'm glad they finally repealed that law, that ruling from Militech.
Yeah, I'm glad you can be open with us.
Yeah, no, we're proud of you.
I feel like we've just crossed a bridge, and now we can be friends.
The moment he's like, "I'm gay," Jane is immediate like, "Wait, so you can be my girlfriend? Hell yes!"
I'm not that gay. I just like men.
Oh,
Hey, me
we
too.
know, but-
Great.
All right, so these
there's so much in common.
these guys shouldn't be here, but I think
Oh, we've been deleted from reality, man.
no, we're just trying to.
You're in the back rooms.
This party's split into 3 now.
Technically only 2, but because Jane is just watching from the ceiling. I assume Jane is gonna catch up with us. That'll be nice.
okay. How is the tracker
Jane
looking now?
might decide to climb back up out of there and decide to do her own thing. Who knows?
Oh, I didn't leave that other room yet. I told Tom to go through to check and see if that's where they were.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Tom,
he's keeping an eye on
you
her.
you see there's some orange lights down the other side of the tunnel. And as you get
How is
closer-
the tracker looking? Is it still pointing?
They look like they're above you.
there?
What?
You do see some
Oh,
stairs
yeah.
up to your right, but they're still. above
They're
you.
not here, but they're above me. Like I need to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Is there
they're
a way
wired
up?
like 20 feet up.
Okay, let's see. There's some stairs. I'm gonna take the stairs.
At the
Oh,
top
I
of
am.
the stairs.
I am.
You
I-
just, you
Tom
just-
is still stimulated with the pump himself with.
That's fine. You don't need to talk to us about your stimulation.
Oh God.
Maybe. Why don't you give him a hand then?
He has one of his own. It vibrates even.
Also has extra tools.
That's my tool.
Sir, well, I must ask you again. to just up your hiring standards,
I didn't hire them. I was forced upon me.
I wasn't hired. I'm technically a prisoner.
She's a penal trooper, yes.
Why do you talk like a butler? Just because you're English doesn't mean you're a butler.
It's called
He's
chain of
from North
command.
Wales.
How far are they now?
He's from North Wales.
They're still above you. You don't seem to be able to connect to them from
You
this
can't
level.
even. Oh,
I'm calling him sir because he is my superior, not because I am his butler.
Is this the right location
man.
or?
They're above you.
Why the fuck are we in like the back rooms pool?
Over here?
This is
Or
a
is this
very
the-
different sewer. Why does the water get cleaner the lower you go?
Why are you in like a liminal pool?
Filtration systems.
natural spring water.
Well, that could be true. This could be an aquifer.
This
of
is
some
a dead
kind.
end?
No, it continues down somewhere hallways like this for quite a ways.
Tom, don't get too far by yourself.
I like to imagine Jane sitting on a cable with her legs like crossed neatly, just like watching him walk around, like with the tracker.
Yeah.
Just watching Tom get further and further away.
Let us know if there's any crocodiles down there.
Yeah,
no.
Dundee down here will hobble down and save you.
Yeah, I'll make her go first.
Yeah,
We're in DC.
This
Good
way.
chance of an alligator.
it keeps going.
I hate my job.
Oh, I hate
You
my
don't
life.
see any way up.
How about this way? Is there any way, like, up?
No.
John, you had other opportunities to get rid of us, and you chose to bring us along.
It goes on for
I must ask.
quite some ways in that direction as well.
How many of you can actually say that you have a degree?
Can I go this? If I go this way, it just says they're up. How far am I?
Maybe 100 meters, 120. But you know, it continues further. It goes several hundred meters in that direction.
Okay, I'll keep following it until I find a way.
All right, you reach some water, and then it gets pretty murky in there. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, we
Then
faced
trolls come out.
dinosaurs too.
Water. That kind of water.
Do you think they're related to the chupacabras?
Oh yeah, I fought a dinosaur. I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
you
so
still have
there's-
its
Oh,
tooth?
that's gonna be an athletics check to cross the water there, and if you try to cross there, it's actually pretty.
Okay, can I use my grapple hand to help me? Please?
It'll give you a +3 to your athletics check if you want.
Handy dandy. Unpale me now.
Oh, you fall into the water and it sweeps you off your feet. Roll athletics check again to keep from falling into the waterfall. You might.
I was
actually-
going to die in the sewer, and
you
this
might
is
hit
going to
your
be
head
so
on the thing there.
Oh no.
Well, I can still swim. I'm a marine biologist.
Right, but it's actually
Oh.
the fall.
act
on
of
there.
folly.
I don't know.
I was going to die in the
Take
sewers, and
2d6
we...
points of
Oh,
damage to a
that's
random
awful.
location as you fall down the waterfall into the pool below. Oh, not bad. Subtract your body type modifier and then roll a stun check.
Legs. So that's a.
Yeah, you get a little bruise on your leg.
I forget how puny Tom is, or if he's puny at
Yeah, he's
all.
so puny.
He's not puny, he's just a little slow on the uptake.
Roll your stun check, see if you drown.
I think that's more offensive than calling him puny.
It's more accurate.
You
Oh,
survived.
Good.
But you're
No,
in the,
you.
you're in the water
I
down
feel
here.
like you're trying to kill me. Oh, you survived.
I got a question though. How many points of damage have you taken?
Well, I used the stim to remove, like, ignore the
Oh,
first
okay.
part, and then
So you're
now
not gonna
I take
die for a
one
couple
damage.
minutes. You're not gonna die soon.
Okay, I'm gonna swim back.
Roll swimming check.
Then, like, oh god.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use 2 luck.
All right,
Okay.
you make it. You make it to the stairways and pull yourself out of the sewer. You smell like crap though.
No, at least you can swim.
Uh,
How are you feeling, buddy?
He's gonna need a shower.
He's just gonna die. He's gonna die in the sewer, and this is gonna be sad.
Yeah, it is.
He tried to
Okay,
cross
yeah.
a body of water and nearly died.
oh, right, there was a bridge.
God is laughing. God is laughing at your pain.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
try over here.
look at the passageway.
God.
All right.
Probably vampires.
You come up on into a dead end.
Then
Yeah, it does not appear that these sewers connect with up above.
okay, I
So
go
the
back.
only way to get over to where we are is to pass a DC 20 athletics check.
Well, you have to pass a DC 20 athletics check just to get out of there.
So Tom is trapped there unless he can roll a crit.
Unless somebody,
And then roll
unless somebody
like 4.
like throws down like some kind of like ladder that pulls him out.
None
That's
of
what
them
the grapple hand is for.
It doesn't support
Well,
your
it
weight.
failed.
It doesn't
Wait,
support your
go-
weight.
Let me double check.
I'm very light.
Yeah, what's your body
Isn't that
again?
the
I
grim
forget.
Guy. Pepper move.
It can carry 2 of me. It's a grapple hand.
Okay.
Can it?
I double check the thing.
Yeah,
The
it-
owner's
we
manual.
checked the-
You start looking through the owner's manual.
I'm looking at the motors, man.
Uh,
All right, so
I'm
you,
Militech.
so you go back to the other. Okay, let's go back to the map layer here. We'll get rid of the, send this one to back.
Poor Tom.
it doesn't say it has a maximum like lift capacity. Well, actually, let me check the other book because it might be different in the old
It's
book.
a rocket propelled grapple, 30 meter line.
Oh, you're using that one. I thought you were using the one from Pacific Rim.
Yeah, no, it definitely has propulsion capability, but it doesn't support your weight. It's more of a projectile.
It's like trying to pull on your tendon and assuming that will try to keep you in place. It's going to rip out of the socket before it pulls you up.
Yeah, fair.
You're just gonna have to hit the gym.
Yeah.
It's not even the gym. It's gonna get cybernetically enhanced.
Yeah.
So,
He needs to go full board.
Let's put you guys back on the board here because I took you off so that way we could, run that one.
Focus
Have
on
the
Tom
sewer
for a moment.
adventures.
Yeah, I was gonna say you escaped, but you didn't because obviously Tim's got his gun trained on you, and then there you go.
To Tim.
Oh God, he doubled himself.
Yeah,
He cloned himself.
that's my
Oh
fault.
no, double Tims!
To keep a better eye on you.
Guys, he's got a pair of Tims.
Would you
Oh,
put
no.
your glasses on and 4 eyes?
No. There's no way over there. What is this one?
All right, so I think I did give you guys, or one of you guys does have a bunch of rope, but you might not.
I think I have rope.
Oh my god.
We have rope. Everyone has rope.
No, one of you has 200 feet of rope.
Yeah, that's a question I forgot to ask. Who got what of that big old list of stuff?
I do not have the rope.
I have 100 feet of rope.
There you go.
Did John just get all that stuff that no one was paying attention to? And
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
basically.
typical. That's very typical.
That is literally,
I think most
literally
of
what happened.
I think Alejandro was the only one who noted down what we had, so he might have just taken all your shit and gotten deported.
Just took the drugs.
I noted it down. I just didn't pay attention because I wasn't there. So it's like
Tom's
200 feet of
very
rope,
honest.
line tap.
Tom's very honest. Tom just took the drugs.
Did we
so-
get any drugs?
Yeah.
No,
I
'cause Tom
refilled
took them all.
I refilled my stims. Oh my.
Sure.
And then started using them.
So, you really did not. Can we give him a drug test on the back at base?
I've already put in 6 requests while he was in training. They never did it. For some reason, they just don't. It's on the PowerPoint. Did you read the PowerPoint? It was on the PowerPoint.
So, no offense, but
John, that is
it's
fake
been a
news.
long
I am
time.
not a drug addict.
You keep saying that, but I keep seeing you do drugs.
so
I mean-
the
Because
first
I'm
step,
hurt.
He's not lying. You keep telling us every time you take drugs, and it's quite often.
I mean, at least he's being honest about it.
The first step
Wait,
in dealing with a problem is acknowledging you have a problem.
How far was that?
You know, every time he shoots up his stim, that's his cry for help.
You
I've
can
been
roll
trying.
resist torture drugs, Tim.
I don't know
Or
who's
Tom.
giving him the drugs directly. I really don't, because they're supposed, like, the inventory is supposed to go to me, and then I disperse it between the group.
Somehow he got his hands
Well,
on it
you
before
didn't.
anybody else did.
Yeah, the drugs just appear in it. Like, I think they send him ahead because he has a doctorate. I've seen his doctorate. He's legally a doctor. So they
I thought he was a
immediately get him.
psychiatrist.
He's a legal
Legal
doctor.
Leroy.
I didn't say he had a medical
Right,
degree.
because you
legal
hurt
doctor.
yourself on your leg again, you feel inclined to take another stim. Doc.
Oh no.
Uh,
Alejandro had a gambling addiction.
and then he died for it.
I should know, he died for his kleptomania.
That sounds like a gambling
Right,
addiction with every step.
Make a stealth check, and then Tom,
To see if you can
I
hide.
mean, Tim,
from-
you can
hide
make a human
drugs.
perception roll. As he's coming down the hallway, you see him.
Human perception or awareness?
Human
The
perception.
slapper.
Okay.
I slapped the drugs in.
Well,
You hear a slapping sound coming down the hall.
yeah, I mean, you watch him do it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you don't think anything
mean,
of it, but then you see that he's got like 2 of them on already.
Who slaps themselves with a metal hand? You just imagine
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
He doesn't have a metal hand. He has a glove.
Nah, you don't notice anything.
He likes it.
You're too busy targeting Sweet Jane. Up
Oh, that's probably why you have why you can't pull your arm up with the battle glove.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
battle
probably.
Because it just like starts slipping off your arm. And you try to pull up.
Perfect.
All right, so he doesn't notice your drug habit, there, Doc.
Yeah,
because
It's not a drug habit.
it is a drug habit. Admit you have a problem.
I will say, at times it's a justified habit. We do get injured. He takes the drugs to prevent himself from being a liability. But then there are times during training when he just wasn't having a good day. He would just pop something in. I don't know.
So, I'm making a note of this to report to HR once we're back at base.
You're
I
not really there
reported it.
unless you guys are coming back down the hallway to find the cable and make your way back up to Sweet Jane. You guys don't see any of that happening.
I know,
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but-
I'm
but
just joking.
we're talking about his drug habit. Like, we're small talking, I think.
You've seen him do drugs before.
Yes.
John, full on, had reported it to HR before.
Administer. Yeah,
It was-
administer.
It was in the PowerPoint.
Self-medicates.
But,
Of everyone in the group, Tom
Alright,
has
Sweet
done the
Jane,
most drugs.
Make a
Yeah.
basic tech roll. You're gonna try to tie off that rope.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, look at that. We definitely did get 200 feet of rope that John never dispersed.
No one asked for it, so he's just been carrying it around.
Oh,
He did not think. He did not think you guys would struggle.
She managed to grab it before she
He had hope in you that you
Okay,
destroyed.
I'm just.
Okay, basic tech, basic tech. Come on, where are you? There you are. I will, for goddamn, for Tom's safety, I'm gonna put 2 of luck in.
All right, so you tie off the rope securely, and you toss down the length, and you guys can give yourselves a +5 to your athletics check.
He still needs to roll so high.
I use
do
my
I need
grapple hand
to
to stabilize
athletics
myself.
check too?
Your grapple hand will give you a +3.
Okay, that's better.
Do I need to make one also?
Do you need a what?
Make a athletics check also.
No, you're fine.
Here I come. You better not run while I'm on the rope.
All right, so Tim, you make your way up to where Sweet Jane is.
By the way, you got a tracker in you.
Oh my God, Tom, you made it! Oh, thank God. Are you okay?
I'm very smelly.
Yeah. What the hell did you do?
I fell into the
I'm sorry. What?
fell into the.
He looks
It's
really
so-
wet, but make a human perception roll anyway.
He fell into the shit pit.
You fell into the water.
He's really okay with me.
I mean, it's pretty obvious he's wet from head to toe.
And not in a good way.
Oof, buddy, I'm sorry.
Sir, what's wrong with your biology?
Which one?
Yes.
He said being wet there's a good way to be wet from head to toe.
What are you talking
Spoken
about?
like somebody who's never gotten any.
I have been actively wet from head to toe. I'm an accomplished diver.
So have I.
You could
but
go swimming, and
here.
that's a good thing.
He implied
I could
it sexually.
Well, no offense. We can't really take a sexual harassment case at this point, especially a homosexual sexual harassment case. We cannot do that right now.
I could pull my gay card.
He could pull his gay card.
He's protected by the ADA.
He could ruin Militech.
The American Dental Association?
Yeah.
Understood, sir. I will
Does
keep
he
it
have
on
great
the back
teeth?
burner. Is it okay if I file a report for a detailed autopsy if he should perish?
Who? Tim, Tom, or Sweet Jane, or me?
Tim.
Why him specifically?
He's raised some statements that make me question his anatomy.
Oh my God.
I was hoping he would psychoanalyze me to get some of my empathy back.
All right, so I'm guessing that I forgot where you guys were. Where were
We were somewhere over here.
We've gone through this little space. We've explored everything down here and here. The only thing we haven't done is go down here.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Did you guys wait for your party to come before you decided to go down that way?
Yeah.
No, I think Calvert was actively making a roll to see if
check
a
if the
wall would
hole
wall.
was hollow.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
He rolled real well, if I remember correctly.
No, I didn't get a roll.
You didn't find anything.
Snow did the roll, remember?
You didn't find anything.
Oh, yeah.
For the last time,
No, okay,
you
then.
did not find anything.
Okay, then I guess. Do we just want to put ourselves back on the map?
Yeah, we'll say we've been chilling around the shit pile.
No. You can do what you want, Calvert. I'm going to sit.
I'm
stand
not
right
gonna chill around the shit pile.
Well, I don't know. You seemed real interested there for a minute. You went up there and poked it with a cardboard box. I don't get why.
I was simply judging if that was where perpetrators had set up camp.
The pile
How'd
of
you
shit.
get over there? Did you jump?
Oh, well, yes.
All right.
Probably not something I should do on a twisted ankle.
You really shouldn't. You twisted your ankle?
Oh yeah, those
His
wires
dog's
are
fault.
pretty slick.
Yeah, I don't get those gangsters. They full on. I've had this motion detector going this whole time, and I have not detected a single movement within 120 meters. It is on. The batteries are fully charged. First time I've used it, and there is nothing for 120 meters.
All right,
we
well,
checked
you
everything
see it
correct.
working as soon as they come within down this pipe. It appears to you. Go ahead and make a basic tech roll or electronic surveillance roll. One of the two.
You mean electronic warfare?
Electronic.
I think I have electronic whatever.
You
Electronic
tried saying this
security.
last time.
Electronic
Yeah,
security.
Yeah, I'm chipped in that.
It's the same
18.
either way for me, so I'm just gonna roll. I
I got 18.
got a 18 basic tech.
All right, so it starts working. You can see them before they come into the this room, coming down the hallway. But it appears that you need to have a direct line of sight.
That's not how...
No offense, but did you buy the discount version of this product?
No, I bought this from Militech. This is
It doesn't
actively
work
a
through walls.
They just disappeared.
Yeah. I was. We were. I'm gonna say 10 feet behind them. So.
Oh, great! They're vampires.
No,
Yeah, they might be. We were 10 feet behind them. This little area is about 40 meters across. So if they full on disappeared. I don't get how that happened. Because we were at this doorway. Unless they are traveling many, many times faster than even me, then yeah. So I think we are facing possible ghosts, and so I'm a little happy I'll get to check off my bingo card this year.
So, if I will, remind me to file a complaint to R&D about this device.
Yeah. Understandable.
Because you've very clearly been misled.
Yeah, apparently, because everywhere else where this thing has been pointed out, it says that it'll activate as motion device.
You were,
Yeah,
able,
we
to,
should
you were
probably-
able to track Sweet Jane. You were able to track Tim and Tom.
Which for some reason means these men are unable to generate motion, which I think violates the laws of physics.
No, you needed a direct line of sight to them. That's the thing that you didn't have.
Yeah, how far ahead of those were those guys?
They disappeared once they rounded the corner there.
Yeah, so either they ran this way, which is in 3.2 seconds, assuming we're going combat based. I can move 30, they can move 30. We should be the same distance away from them, unless they somehow sprinted down this hallway or through this hallway within a single round before I could see
It
them.
took you longer to climb up than it took for them to run down the hallway.
Yeah, but
Well,
I
I'm
was
talking about
following them the
Calvert.
entire time.
Yeah, Calvert was immediately behind them.
Right, but Calvert didn't have the same sensor that you did.
No, but he can see heat signatures
But
and see in the dark.
His awareness notice was too low, if you recall.
Oh. You
He
didn't tell
rolled
us
like a 20,
that.
didn't he?
He got a 14,
I rolled-
maybe a 12.
Did I?
Do you have to
Don't
roll
check
awareness
that.
notice to see someone go from this point to this point?
He lost them. That's what it came down to.
Let me double check because I got a 25 on awareness. It looks like,
Regardless, I did give you a clue which way they went, and
and they vanished.
then you passed them.
How?
No, we didn't see. We didn't see. How would they have passed us? Would they have ran out of here? If we went down here, would they have run out of here afterward?
You don't know where they
How
went.
would we have not seen them? If they did run out of this going around, how would we have not seen them? So,
You didn't
by our
see them
logic-
because you didn't have
oh yeah, I know.
sight.
I'm saying, in the context of the game right now, we have no idea where they went. So realistically, they have disappeared to us. They have completely
Yeah.
disappeared. We have examined walls. We have checked doorways. The only occupation I have is to go around this corner and look around this corner.
Okay. So, I assume people are going to follow you, or you can roll leadership. It is
Up to
dark
them.
and dingy corridor, and there's really no.
Oh yeah.
There isn't really any viable objective to be reached by doing this. So you're gonna have to
It's the
roll
wrong thing.
a high leadership. Oh, and you fumble. All right.
Oh,
So
that
you
was the
guys-
wrong. I was awareness by accident. Sorry. I just had a random thing open.
Tom, you're convinced that they are vampires? And John just runs around the corner, sort of like, "Come on!" But you guys are not quite sure why you're following him.
Wait, can I run leadership? I didn't do mine yet.
Everybody else can roll leadership too.
Fuck.
Tim, you're quite confused by what's motivating this whole.
Why is trying to shoot someone?
Especially since your Ironsights guys were literally just on the screen, and everybody left when they hadn't been on screen like all day.
Hey, boss. Just like to point out here, we're really kind of doing a goose chase. I mean, it'd be one thing if you had him in sight, but
Oh yeah, I
they're
get that.
gone.
I'm doing a final little once through. Like, you guys can go back upstairs. I think I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look around here, because if there are people tunneling or somehow hanging out beneath our little Militech base, I think it's a very poor Militech base, and we should not be there anymore.
I mean, I think it's a shit safe house anyway. It doesn't have anywhere to sleep, really.
Everyone, RTB. I'll follow the leader.
Following the leader, the leader, the
Yeah.
leader.
Okay, well, we're gonna start heading back then.
Yeah.
Get ready to go out and see those guys again. I mean, maybe they'll believe that I'm wanting another hit or something.
Yeah, it'll take me like 10 minutes. I'll be right behind you, at most, to hang out and check this place out.
Okay, and
Hi.
wow, Wes just kind of appeared.
It just appears like a fucking demon.
I was swimming through here, guys. I'm sorry
He
about
came
that.
out of the sewage.
So
Yeah, I was
He's a
swimming
Ninja
through the
Turtle.
sewage.
you pass it
Again?
this way.
Oh yeah, we see that, but we're just going down this path.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Let's go.
Were you swimming in the sewage?
You know, I had to get my cardio on.
Do we have a shower at the safe house for you and Tom to
There's
hose
a
off?
hose in the backyard.
It's fine. I'll use the sink.
Do we have running water, period?
Yeah, that place is shitty.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
if that's the
I saw a
case, then the
hose out
toilet
back.
won't flush. After
Okay.
Taco Bell adventures.
Well, y'all go ahead and head back, and you first there, Jane. As he pats his, gun that's holstered right there.
You sure you don't want to go first? I'll pick you up if you fall.
No, it's okay. I don't need you touching me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna shoot her. I'm gonna
Sometimes
shoot her one day.
So
We're
sometimes
gonna
the
be
question
best
if
friends.
paycheck is worth it.
No, yeah, I can understand that. It took us, what, minute and a half to inspect this whole area, just us walking around.
Indeed.
What, then? It's been a couple minutes. It's really, 20 minutes this whole adventure so far? I say,
In and
we
out,
should know if
I'd
there are
agree.
people out beneath our tunnel.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Do you think
this
John's
podcast
losing
here.
it?
All right.
Or did you go? Did you ask?
So you find a
Yeah,
locked door.
Oh.
Oh, okay. What kind?
Hell?
What kind of lock is it, by the way? Is it like a key lock, a card lock, a vocal lock?
Oh yeah, it's a key lock. It looks like it's a deadbolt.
Oh, okay, perfect. Let me double check my equipment. Okay. Yeah, I've got B&E tools, so I'm just gonna try to pick that lock if I can.
All right, roll a 1d6.
Okay. That's a 1.
All right, so we'll go ahead and roll your lockpicking check. You spend about a minute trying to pick it, and you're unsuccessful.
Allow me to attempt it, sir.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Okay, so 1d6 first, slash roll 1d6. I got a 3.
It takes you a little longer. Go ahead and make your pick lock skill. About 3 minutes go by as you're trying to finesse it, and you
8.
still are not able to do it after 3 minutes.
Yeah, what kind of door is this, by the way? Just so I the general idea.
I guess it's a heavy metal door.
Like a bulkhead or like a shutter door?
It swings inwardly, but it's been fastened by a deadbolt, a very heavy deadbolt.
Well,
Well, you sir, something to investigate later, I suppose.
can I try to kick that door? Just to test it.
Sure, but it is extremely heavy. I doubt that you'll need some pretty superhuman strength to kick it open.
I am the embodiment of superhuman strength.
Very good.
Perfect.
26.
It rattles a big much, but it does not break.
So,
And after kicking that, can I make an awareness check to... Can I make an awareness check to hear if anyone's, like, spooked by it?
You can make an awareness check.
I'm gonna do that too.
That's a 24.
24.
Okay,
Oh,
you,
both got 24.
you don't hear anything.
Nice.
Maybe some squeaking mice. That's about it.
This is unusual. I don't like this.
It
Actually,
is
wait.
odd.
Is it like a full, just flat metal door, or is there like a grate thing to like look out of?
No, there's nothing to look out of. It's just a full metal door. It looks like it might be, I don't know, like an old sewage control
Okay.
panel. Who knows?
Well, what side are the hinges on?
They're going. It flows inward, so it's back out there. It's opposite us.
Damn. I was hoping we could just like...
Just to double check, since no active danger, is there anything else down here?
You can look, but you have to follow it down.
I have one more idea. I'm going to kick the door as well.
I'm going to walk away while he tries to do that.
Well, nothing happens.
It does not break. You might have hurt your ankle on it a little bit.
Ah, fuck. Ugh. Run next time to bring combat boots.
You didn't bring combat boots? Jesus Christ.
No. Believe it or not, I didn't.
All right, you see a
Not
couple of
smart move.
Who the
stairs
hell goes on a military op
on
and not
your
wear
left,
combat
and the
boots?
water
He's
kind
a
of comes
pa-
over
he's
a
a
little
paper
waterfall,
pusher,
so
isn't
it's
he?
a little louder here.
He's a solo. They always have
Seems
at
like
least
the
a gun
water
and
is
combat boot.
flowing from the south as well.
What the fuck was that?
That was a metal chair grinding against a linoleum floor. I can tell you exactly what that is.
It scared the shit out of me.
Sound
That was
alone. I know
That was a
that.
horn from a
It
bus.
sounded like a truck farting.
Really? Oh, okay. Can I attempt another shadow track roll to see if there's like footprints or anything? This is a sewer. There's got to be dust literally covering the floor.
You can try. Yeah, shadow track if you want.
That's a 19 this time.
Nope.
Anything this way?
You don't
Nothing
see
this way?
any sign of anyone having been through.
Okay, you're leaving them.
Odd.
Okay. That was
Very odd.
wasted, what, 10 minutes? Or more like
More like
20,
an hour.
30 minutes. It took us an hour to do that.
Oh my
It is-
god.
It is walking down, what 100 meters, 200 meters, like 300 meters, just to say, whole trip, that took an hour.
Damn.
We've been
And
playing this
then-
for 2 hours now.
Back out we go.
I get that. I'm just talking about like in the world, in.
Time
It's not like the game passes.
time goes by
Yeah,
fast.
it's not like the time. Yeah, that seems like a lot of time for what amounted to like what? Real world of like a few seconds. Like those guys ran away from us within 9 seconds.
Yeah, seriously.
There was a lot of
And then-
arguing that you guys did down there. A lot of wandering around.
It wasn't arguing. Well, how long did?
Yeah,
feel
you
like it.
explored it for about an hour.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. Fine. All right. Yeah. Let's go back inside. John's gonna see if he can take a shower. There's
So
No
I thought you were
bathroom.
about to say if you could take a shit.
There's no showers.
no way. Yeah.
But in the backyard, you do find a hose.
Goes out back, buds.
All right.
You get a
I'm
minus
just.
Well,
three.
of course, there's holes out the back. We're in the slums.
You get a -3 to your personal grooming.
Okay. Can we wash off to prevent that?
No, I mean you can try a personal grooming check with a -3 because you're using a hose, and that's about it.
I got
Okay.
it. Let's try that. Personal grooming -3.
Wow, Pink Guy
Minus
must have been really tired because he's still asleep.
8.
Been what? 18 hours now. Minimum.
He may have been drugged. You're not sure.
All right.
Well, I would
Yeah,
call
let's get
Doc,
back.
but if he was drugged, he may start sucking his blood for extra high.
He might be on
What?
dwarfs. He could just be like really high. You're not sure yet.
Anything's possible.
So Wes, what
well-
do you make a human perception roll on Pink Eye or on anybody?
Okay. 20.
Yeah, okay,
Crit.
you can
Nice.
tell that Sweet Jane does not have the hots for you.
Yeah, I knew that already. What else did I know? What else do I know here?
Well, Pink Eye does seem really sleepy.
Ugh.
Okay.
Goodness
All right,
gracious. Wake up, you goddamn son of a gun. Well, what about these other people?
All right, so Tim looks mildly annoyed that he got called to go down to the sewers and got stuck down there, kind of.
I mean, I'm just
Actually-
taking a dip. I'm taking a little evening swim.
Can I
Gotta
try
get
I'm
my
to?
cardio
annoyed at
in.
you. I'm annoyed we had to go down for nothing and I twisted my ankle.
I'm
That's
very
going to
sorry
affect
about
my
that.
combat effectiveness.
So,
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over and give him an empathic brotherly hug. Okay.
First aid might
Can
go
we-
over better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Can I
Give him
use-
emotional first aid.
I
I'll
don't
put
want
2 points of
emotional
luck into
first
this
aid.
here. 2 points of luck.
He only has a 1 boo boo, like level 1. So I mean, there you go.
17.
Here,
Nice.
I'll ace
Wait,
wrap you.
May I just say that I've read your file, and reliance on fast food from the northern territory is slightly concerning.
I have a question. Can I roll? Can I use the bug detector to look for a tracker or something on the car?
Please. Oh, I can
Yes.
do that too, actually.
You can use the bug detector. Roll electronic security.
I'll come out with
Oh, isn't it just like a D100 because it just detects them flat, just like 80% chance to detect?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm gonna let you roll it anyway.
E2. I just rolled it because I could.
Okay, electronic security. Not great, but hey, just
Okay,
a
so
button press.
it doesn't pull up anything.
Allow me to take a crack at it, sir. I do
can't
have a
take
decent
crack.
skill in it.
Like,
Fuck!
I'm
You broke it.
just gonna walk away.
Calvert,
He's
I'm
the-
pretty sure it's broken now.
Ah,
just gonna-
God damn it.
Every time he says that, something bad happens. I don't like this.
I'll refrain from saying that in the future, sir. And in the meantime, I will be...
Calvert, you can roll hide evade if you want to try to hide the fact that it might be broken.
Okay, let's roll hide evade right now. 18.
Okay, so nobody else notices that you may have broken it.
Good.
No, you'd have to do a shadow track against his height evade if you wanted to discover, that. So
shadow track.
If you guys want to challenge his height evade, roll shadow track.
Wouldn't that be like a disguise roll?
Let me try shadow track.
No, this is how these work. Height evade works against shadow track.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so
look into that.
he already knows.
Wes,
16.
Everyone already knows.
You don't realize, but I think that John does. He
Everyone else does. Because it's the two people who rolled, Tom and me.
Yeah.
All right.
I still tried.
John was still monitoring the whatever it's called.
Yes, I am aware this will be coming on my bank account, and yes, I approve.
All right, so John, you can make a shadow track roll with the use of the monitor against the people in the alleyway there. Give yourself a +3.
You said shadow track?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I attempt to fix the
You can roll jerry rig if you want to try to fix it,
jury rig?
or if you have jerry rig, or
Basic tech,
you can use basic
maybe,
tech as
or
well.
electronics.
I think
Electronics makes sense.
Electronics makes more sense than basic tech.
Yeah,
Electronics.
basic tech is like cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Mechanical engineering versus electronic engineering.
Or not tying. Okay, so it's not fixed, unfortunately. But
Let me try fixing it.
if you had a techie you could give it to, maybe that would work.
Damn, you
At
can't
least
fix it.
support it.
Come
How
on,
fucked
please
up
don't
did he fuck
fumble.
up? How bad did he fuck
Okay.
up that thing?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
not, it's still not fixed.
At least I didn't
No.
fumble and like snap it in half or something.
How badly did he mess up that bug jammer?
It doesn't work anymore.
I may or may not have gone sewer water on
I
it,
don't think it's
sir.
a bug jammer, it's a bug detector.
Oh yeah, bug detector, and that's I think. Don't you all just have one, or is that our only one that you just broke?
I think that's our only one.
Probably
Yeah.
have at least 2 or
No, we only had one
Yeah, you only had one.
Oh no.
because he doesn't have one.
we're going
and
back to Leroy.
You don't suppose that sewer water is covered in the warranty, do you?
All right, so John, as
Water,
you're
yes.
watching the screen, you do see that they are dosing people in the alleyway, and I guess they're using their phones or their agents, whatever you want to call them, to handle the transactions.
Oh, so like got you. Dosing or just selling drugs?
Well, they're giving people doses of Dorf, just like
Oh, okay. Because dosing immediately makes me think like like the person isn't consenting to it.
Oh
It's like,
yeah.
oh, because when you say dosing, I immediately think like when you
They
dose
were
someone's
administering the drugs for people.
Administering
That's
luxury
weird.
gases.
These are the weirdest drug dealers I think I've ever met.
Well, you do see a very attractive young lady get some Dorf and then get an injection into her neck, and then she goes, instead of back out the way she comes, she goes into
He goes into the room,
the room.
the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, sweet Jane, you want to do some drugs?
Am I allowed?
If you go here and do drugs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do we want to go back to that alley and just beat the shit out of those guys and then just walk in?
I'm
Just like
always
have
in the mood for a
Jane-
good old tussle.
Yeah, have Jane walk in and then we can have some fun.
Sure.
You don't actively have to do the drugs, which would be
Albeit they
preferred.
probably know our faces, so perhaps me and her should go since we haven't been introduced
You
properly.
do have a disguise kit and a bunch of wigs, so you guys could try to
Yeah.
roll a disguise check if you wanted.
The last time we went there, they were like rocker boys and bodyguards.
Wait, there
Yeah,
were?
but now
Holy
they
shit.
don't have their bodyguards.
Wait. Is this is the alley I set up? Is there a nightclub in that alley that you guys went to? I just want to check.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll have to roll as well. So not good disguise, but either way.
You're wearing Groucho glasses.
Yeah, the sunglasses at night thing's kind of a dead giveaway.
But yeah, the main idea: just beat the shit out of them, steal
Okay.
their drugs,
Roll
and then
leadership.
send in Jane.
Everybody roll leadership.
Okay, coming up.
Let's see who thinks that's a great idea, who thinks it's a lousy idea. Jane, you're
Well,
not
it
quite
just-
convinced that that's the great
I think that's
idea.
I think that's just a choice.
Let me find my leadership.
Tim,
Wait,
you,
I
Yeah,
think
didn't,
we
you
should
didn't-
all get drugs.
Tim, you didn't hear him say that you should go beat people.
Oh.
You did hear the thing about getting drugs. You're like all for that.
Let's go get high.
No, we are
Instead
not
of
going to
putting a
get high.
disguise on, I'm gonna just wear like my normal clothes, but like make sure I look nice.
Okay. So roll personal
Anyway.
grooming, but because you went down into the sewer, give yourself a -3. Also, Wes, you're not quite so sure that going and beating these people up is the best idea because they're kind of your only leads right now at the moment.
Well, the other option is we infiltrate that place somehow.
Also, Calvert,
Most
you're
likely-
not quite sure that that's the best plan either. From your
I
experience,
agree.
that sounds like you're going to burn your leads pretty quick.
Yeah, it sounds like getting the covert operations going is the way
We
to
may
go.
as well be cutting off all our comms at this point.
Yeah, let's try to
If we
infiltrate. Try
do
to
that.
talk our way in and be like, "Hey, Chooms,
When has that ever worked?
I know
wanna ask.
the way in. I
And
know
so-
how to get to the party."
When,
in my
when has
humble
that ever
opinion,
ever worked? I want to ask.
Anything's
All
possible.
right, Sweet Jane, go ahead and roll seduction check.
He is not very
and,
seductive.
and everybody else can roll a seduction check too. And if hers is higher than yours, then that means you feel
Oops.
really attracted to her all of a sudden because
None of us.
because Sweet Jane actually
She fumbled badly.
I am
badly.
not in any
So
way.
all of you guys are
attracted to
turned
this woman.
off by her pretty much because she's
Oh,
got like
that,
this. She's
that
got like
outfit is absolutely horrid.
the outfit isn't really that bad, but it's just that she looks kind of gaudy.
No, she's just a coworker. I'm not into it.
You look like a painted up whore.
Sir,
Hey, that's an HR violation.
sir,
My
Why
goodness.
don't you do my makeup then?
sir, I request that you maintain
Again,
a
not
professional
that type
tone
of
among
gay.
working. Sir, while we work, may I suggest that you keep a professional tone?
I suggest you keep your mouth shut or I shoot you.
He's a very angry man.
You're
Say that to
belly
my
your
face.
ass.
It's a very angry Canadian.
Say that to my face.
I just did, you moron.
Can I just walk over here and smack both of you on the back of the head? And be like,
Can you roll an intimidation check?
You guys can all make a initiative roll if you want.
Oh God.
Damn it. Okay, fuck it.
what the fuck
Come
are
on.
you guys doing? What the fuck?
Wes, you're gonna have to re-roll initiative if you want to join.
What the
in.
fuck is wrong with you two?
Why are we
I'll put
rolling
him in a
initiative?
chokehold.
Alright, that's fine. I'll
I'm gonna
roll
put him
it
in a
again.
chokehold.
Who gets in there slaps first, and who finishes it?
Who's slapping?
13. Goddamn.
I'm just
I'm
calling
slapping
him
both of you.
names because he's a hoser.
You may be right, but we have to act professional.
So far, John,
Sir.
you get the initial slap.
Yeah, I'm just giving not enough to damage him, but I'm just giving Calvert a pop on the back of the head.
Ugh, fucking. You win this
Okay.
time.
And that's
Only
it.
because.
Just walking off.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna say he wins this time. In fact, what I'm going to do is this. Roll. I'm gonna try and put him in a headlock
Oh,
with a grapple.
you're gonna have to get a little closer to him.
Oh,
I'm right next to him.
Oh, who
oh no, I'm over here.
Who are you getting? Into?
Tim.
Wait, Tim?
Okay. He puts Tim in a headlock.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn you now that
Oh,
John has been known to break people's legs when they start getting grabby.
All right, so we're
They
gonna
call
make
him the leg
that we're gonna
breaker.
make that a 23 to make it into a headlock. So it's a called shot.
Yep.
So if you want to try to break or get it out of the headlock, you roll a 23 or higher.
Okay, let me do some animal kung fu here.
Oh God, he's gonna kick your ass. One of you is gonna get your ass kicked. Oh, he beat you. Just by
no,
one.
it's a tie. It's
By
a
one.
tie.
Well,
Defender.
Ty goes to the defender, so he breaks the headlock. You don't quite get the
You
headlock.
don't tussle with the moose.
You can return, or if that's the end of your turn, Calvert, you can try again at a -3.
I want to try again. Okay, fine. Let's go for it again. I'm not letting this slide.
I'd
Gotta
advise
do
against
something,
going
man.
against that moose foo.
You gotta do something to a man, and I'm sorry.
16.
That's a headlock.
All right, so
now-
you want me to reply to that?
And defend.
You could, yeah, at no issue.
Oh,
no. and with that, I'm gonna toss him into the table.
Okay.
Well,
That'd be a -6, so you better roll real well, buddy.
No, I mean,
break
like-
down
Huh?
the
Actually,
actual like ruling for that because
Okay, so
Ki-
Tim fumbled, so that means that it's an automatic success. He's in a headlock, and if you just have to grapple to throw somebody. You don't have to have them in a hold. So if you wanted to do it a -6 to throw him, that's fine, but he gets to defend against it.
I have a +2 to grapple, so that's a -4, right?
No, you don't get a +2 to grapple at this point because you already have him in a grapple. What you're trying to
Okay,
do is you
-6.
said you were trying to throw him.
Actually, can you just like slam him against the wall and drop him?
you get a +3 to throw. Actually,
Yeah, it's
you can do a grapple.
Minus
You can do a
3.
throw after being grappled or held. Either one works.
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh wow. Okay, so you didn't put any negative modifiers on there, so you get a -6 on top of that.
I did give myself a -3.
But so it's a minus
I have a
so
+3.
17.
Okay, so
17.
it's
No,
17.
No, I already did the negative. Look, it's +3.
Okay, you're right. I see that. You did a
But yeah,
-3.
it would be this would be your third action, which would be
I know,
minus
but-
6.
But he gets a
I-
+3.
I added-
It's a -6. He gets a +3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right,
yeah.
so that's
guess what it is.
oh.
Get off me, you
God.
hoser.
He just got thrown,
All right.
I
buddy.
want to smell your fish and chipsy
Which-
smell.
All right, so the
Is-
throw
what
gives you
is-
a -2 to stun, and I think you take
And
1d6 damage.
1d6, yeah, which armor does not help.
Mm-mm.
But my body modifier would.
Yeah, you get a subtract body type modifier, but you take a random, and then you get a -2 stun.
That's a 1d10. Sorry, hold on. So
1 point
Yeah,
of
that-
damage.
Oh,
We'll say that's
wait.
to the leg.
Oh god. Oh wait, no, it's more than
The
1d6.
same leg.
What's your body type, Calvert? I forget.
Let me double check. I think it's pretty high.
Oh, I think
It's
you get a
seven.
plus. I think you get a
It's a
+3 or
7.
+4 to that body
He
type
gets-
damage. Is you get a body damage modifier, but it's not very
Oh,
much.
okay, so that's
It's like a +2
So
or
it's-
+3.
1d6 damage plus 6. Because it also adds your martial arts bonus.
right,
But
right.
you have no
Oh,
body
God.
type modifier.
I was just trying to teach him a lesson. I'm not trying to
Well,
kill
you
him,
don't
man.
have to add all 6
Yeah, you-
levels if you want.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
optional.
Yeah,
No, I
You,
think
you just
you do.
add one of those modifiers.
you
but
don't. No,
not the
no,
other.
those are optional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to like wind him, like make him think twice.
What's not optional is the body type modifier, the damage modifier.
He
So that's a
doesn't have
+3.
You don't have one. You're too weak.
I'm 7
You
body
only have a,
type.
A 5
Yeah,
to
and
7
that gives
has a
you-
plus has a 0 plus 0, and then I think 8,
Yeah.
8 to 9
Okay,
has +1, and then 10 is a +2.
got it. So
10 is
no,
a plus
okay.
4.
Oh.
8 to 9 is plus 2.
Wait a minute, it doesn't jump that much.
Oh, wait. Am I wrong? Oh, yeah, it's 15 that's plus 5. That's what it is.
Okay.
I'm doing my math. I'm remembering my math wrong.
Okay. Anyway.
I just usually don't make small characters.
Oh yeah, it does jump 2 to 4. Huh. Funny.
Huh.
Yeah, that's 11 though. 11 to 12 is plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah.
I think he is sufficiently fucked around and found out. So with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys get a little rough with each other. Tim, unfortunately, you do take a pounding onto the floor.
And I'm fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna dust off my.
I'm gonna
and
check
walk
on
away.
him.
Calvert?
Go ahead and roll first aid.
Calvert.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Calvert. Oh, come here for a second.
Understood,
No,
sir.
no, stay where you are. Stay where
Okay.
you are. All right. I'm sorry for this. And then I'm going to, with my own Sambo, I'm going to tase him with the hand taser, just knock him out.
Okay.
Can I can I roll to like parry it?
Of course, yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
you can attempt to parry or like avoid getting
dodge.
tased. Yeah.
Dodge. Let me see what my dodge modifier would be for this.
I'm not.
Escape. Would it be called escape or dodge?
You can do you're not being escaped. It'd be dodge.
I don't have one then. So
Yeah, Sambo doesn't have a dodge.
It doesn't
Sadly.
have a special
So you
ability, but that's okay. You can still dodge using your.
I'll
Yeah,
roll
you
it as a
roll-
skill check.
You just don't get a bonus.
Yeah.
Since it's not an attack, I'll roll it as a skill check.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Come on. I'm gonna put 2 points in luck of luck in this. 27.
Oh, you look.
You avoid the tase. And get out of the way.
I'm at least imagining like he passes. He like does that thing where you shove the arm to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate. One more time.
Well, if I must.
Why is he using Sambo when he has fish foo?
Right.
22.
All right. You still are unable to tase this guy. He's a little fishy.
If you do that again, I just want to let you know. If you attack another member of the party, I will treat you like Sweet Jane.
Understood, sir. I simply
didn't
wish
attack
to
anybody.
establish dominance.
You shot 2 guys. I don't remember. You shot a guy, and then
Just one.
Joe also shot a guy.
Apologies, sir. He simply struck a nerve that I wasn't expecting.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the man you just threw on the floor. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go start the car. Have a nice day.
I'm gonna walk up to him, pick him up by the collar, and whisper in his ear, "If you ever backtalk me again, I'll make sure that it's more than just a floor you taste." And then drop him.
Yeah, okay. Just watch your back for a bullet there, bud.
All right. Tensions rising between the team members here. Pink Eye,
Yeah.
Pink Eye sleeps through the entire thing.
I just like the idea of being a bit of a hard ass. Like, you don't like his authority undermined.
All right. So you guys are getting along with Calvert, apparently.
Well, for the most part,
Nobody
nobody
is.
has an opinion.
So
I hate you all.
are you
equally.
are you guys gonna go with John to the alleyway where
Alley.
you guys have set up your comm and your mic and your camera?
Yes.
Oh, hey there, Wes. I should probably leave you here.
I just love how I like. You tried to taste me once or twice or 3 times, and I'm just like, nope.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Haha.
Yeah, it's like
All right, making your way. It's kind
and
of
the ghost of Alejandro is standing there.
Yeah, Alejandro is not here, and neither is Dr. Lulu.
There's two. His ghost is still here.
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm
Oh, we can
joking.
go.
So we just faced what we assumed to be 2 ghosts.
The minimum. I suddenly suspect that Wes could also be one. All right.
Okay then.
Wes
Oh,
could be
yeah.
one. Yeah, very likely.
He did just appear in in the water and claim that he was swimming. I don't think he was.
Especially
Is it just I just want to check. Is it just the three of us, or did anyone else come? Okay, Tim.
No.
turn around,
Oh,
stare
okay.
daggers at Tim, and walk off.
Hey, Tim, you want to know a fun fact about that man right over there?
You mean the fact that he's only got skin weave, and that if I shoot him during a scuffle and no one sees, he's going to die?
Oh, no. I don't value him so much to the extent where I didn't put a tracker on that man.
Oh, well, that's quite all right.
All right, you see some
Walking
of the
down the
familiar
alley.
faces in this neighborhood. Make a
People just-
resist torture drugs as you go past the fast food joint.
Just torture drugs.
Do I have to make it again, considering I ate at that place and
Oh,
still
yeah.
didn't get affected?
Yeah, because
26.
You haven't quite put it
I
together
think
yet.
did I crit with that?
You
I
did.
don't have any Okay. Actually, I think I crit with another thing, too.
Yeah, most of you guys haven't eaten yet today. There's not really any food at the safe house.
Okay, we're just torture drugs, 10 IP, right? And then 1, so that's 0.
Oh my gosh, double crit.
All right, so Tom,
Oh,
you're the
nice.
only one that has any sense. Give yourself 20 IP.
What do you mean? I rolled a 22.
Oh yeah, you.
I need
You also,
26.
Calvert, give yourself 10 IP. You're like gross.
Wait,
Rather,
I get-
starve.
I'd rather
that
have
mean-
a nice fried cod.
All right,
does that mean every single person out here made a DC 20 resist torture and drugs check?
almost.
Is-
Sweet Jane failed to make a 20.
No. No, I'm talking about all these people out here.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the locals.
No, yeah, they're cool as fuck. Or they.
That or they're desensitized.
Or they
Let's
already
go,
ate something.
Jane. Can't leave you out here alone.
You know, if you've eaten something today, which none of you have, you're a little bit less susceptible.
Okay, so Sweet Jane, Tim, King, everybody except Tom and Calvert failed.
Basically.
I will go, however, and pick up a boba, hold the boba.
What is this thing, boba?
Then he just wants tea. Call it
Yeah,
tea.
exactly.
You're British, for fuck's sake.
Can I have one of these bubble teas hold the bubbles?
I want to shoot that
Sure,
thing.
that'll be 5 Eddie.
Okay.
And then the burger joint is going to be like 20 Eddie in there to eat.
Appreciate it. I'm going to lean up against this wall and start sucking.
Okay.
That's nothing new.
Okay, didn't know Calvert was into men like that. Tom,
On a straw.
Tim, you got a chance.
Oh, no.
I'm starting to be confused because it may just be like kind of one of those playground scuffles where, the guy pulls the girl's hair because he likes them.
Yeah, I think so. I never did ask Calvert.
Which, is too bad for him. I'm not into English people.
Also, sir,
You know,
I'm
that's-
asexual. I am not interested in either.
Oh yeah, you guys have got comms.
I look. Oh yeah, we know. We're still talking about him behind his back in front of him.
I know.
Comms so you can hear you. Is that?
I feel like that's possibly the reason why he has been in this corporation since his mid-30s. He really never had any luck with ladies or men. That could be it.
Well, based on the way that he was talking about sucking, man, that's probably why he's still here.
That also could be it. He is, from what I hear, he is repeating an action which I believe the two people who have committed that action before him have suffered greatly.
He's gonna burn through.
Only one person
He's
has.
gonna burn through all of my characters.
Only
Well,
one person has suffered from sucking on boba.
You live and you learn. Or
Tim kind of had a
not so
bad
much
time
live.
too. Tim had a bad time too because he got really absorbed in that boba.
All of a sudden, Calvert's
No.
much more of an asshole than you're used to.
I just like the idea that honestly, I'm just gonna say LA hardened him.
He
He just doesn't give a
became
fuck
LA
anymore.
All right, so
became
you
could be
guys,
a
LA gay
phone.
man.
you guys take about 5 minutes. It's really fast food, and satisfy your itch, your craving, your hunger.
There was a hunger
much is
inside me, and now it's gone.
How much does it cost for the food, by the way?
20 Eddie each.
20.
Well, I've had my tea, and now I will proceed to get to work.
They have to
Let's
pay
go
their
there,
workers.
Jane.
They have to pay their workers 25 eddy an hour.
We gotta go get you high.
All right, let's go.
Well, allegedly. We might get her high, we might not.
Well, I mean, the guy sticks a needle in your neck. That's the only way.
Wait, is that what you guys... Did you all do drugs to get into that nightclub?
Just Tim.
Oh, okay. Tim... You're worried.
It was part of my cover. I did not want to do it.
No.
So the nightclub is bouncing as you guys are bumping. I mean, it's pretty happening in there.
Female have face bouncing.
Wait, was
There
it the
would be
nightclub
FI.
or was it... Oh,
It's a
I
strip
thought it was
club.
going to... I thought the alley was where they... Yeah, the alley was where they were doing drugs.
We
wasn't
set up the camera in the alley.
Back there or somewhere.
As you guys go past this place called Stimmy Dreams, you see that it looks like it's closed, but there's some faint glow on the street outside as the neon reflects off of the screen. You can read it says Stimmy Dreams on the ground there.
Interesting.
Yeah, you guys were in there the other day getting your brain dance with Lulu.
Oh yes, I remember. I do not remember that.
No. You
If
don't
Tom was
Yeah.
in a normal office as a normal doctor.
I really like to imagine that is with the brain... Like, that's the crazy-ass brain dance he did. It's just...
Office worker.
Do I see anything like in the windows or in the doors? Like, is it open?
You see a sign that says we open at 10 a.m.
Oh.
Until
let me-
8 p.m.
Oh,
Damn, it's already 8 p.m.? Damn.
Oh, it's after.
What
It's like
kind
it's
of-
like 9:30 right now.
What kind
How's
of
it already-
BD parlor closes at 8 o'clock?
Yeah,
front.
that's also very probable.
That's a
Damn,
valid point.
it took us like an hour and a half to get here? Jesus.
Yeah, it was
You
rush
know,
hour.
traffic in DC is killer.
It's rush hour
The
traffic too.
DC truck.
I mean, to be fair, I'm basing his character off of the name and the fact that he used to be called Certified Bitch.
No, that was just me. I thought that was funny.
All right, as you walk around
I
the
know,
corner
but
here,
I'm keeping
see,
that.
you see those two
John-
guys standing there, and they kind of eye you up and down. And then you also can see that there's a security guard over here hanging out by the auto shop.
I don't want that guy. Fuck that guy. I'll fucking murder that guy. Oh, sorry. Internal thoughts leaking out. So yeah, you want to go get some drugs?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, good. Hi, you got Dwarf Man? Looking to get a dose.
200 Eddie.
Doing it, Eddie? Easy.
You gonna pay for mine?
John's eyes her for a second, like a full 2-second pause, and then just pulls out another 200.
All right, this guy over here
It
takes your
genuinely
money,
feels like he's like, you
and then this guy reaches up to you, just behind your jaw and touches you, and a needle comes out of his hand and injects it into you, John.
Ah, thank you.
Go,
Should I
go
make
ahead and
a-
make a resist torture drugs, and then he does the same thing to you, Sweet Jane.
It's a 22 for me.
Oh shit.
All right, Sweet Jane, you feel incredibly chill, and you kind of start to melt into the floor.
Good
Okay,
shit.
I got an idea here. And it's a good idea, I think.
This is
Wait,
some
did
real
you
good
just
shit,
leave?
guys.
Did you just leave, Calvert?
No, he's not leaving. He's like stepping back. Like he's like, There we go.
Do you guys sell this in bulk?
Yes.
Make
They're
a stun
drug
check
dealers.
for you, Sweet Jane, in case maybe you start to lose consciousness.
So,
I'm gonna be ready to take Jane with me if I need to.
Yeah.
so
I make a
genuine
stun check?
question. Are you looking for
It's
any
In
new
combat.
candidates for
Is
distribution?
it just a save?
Yeah.
Nah, man, dude, get lost.
Understood.
Oh no, she was out like a fucking light.
Yep.
Fuck.
She just like leans against the wall. John just like puts her over his shoulder. Thank you.
That is now 2 sessions in which she has just passed out.
Actually, before I go, one more question. Do you know where someone could get a smoke around here?
Do you need a pack of cigarettes, man? They're like $5 at the gas station.
I don't know where a gas station is. I just got here.
I'm gonna let you carry around my passed out body for the rest of the session. I gotta get going to bed.
All right.
Oh, God.
Sleep well. It's 10:30 right now, so yeah.
If I am forced to, I will use Sweet Jane as a human shield.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's so rude.
I'm kidding. I would never.
I have to go save babies in the morning.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's for a
Hey.
good cause.
Don't be mean.
Hey, oh, I know. I was joking. Speaking of which, Snow, can you give me control of the Sweet Jane token so I can drag it around with me?
Alright,
Alright, good night, guys.
I'll help you out. I'll just
We'll
drag
see
it
you.
with you.
Night.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Well, in that case, I will be taking my leave.
You guys got a club back there or something? It's kind of weird. Just hang out in a back alley, giving drugs to people.
You didn't seem to mind 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I know. I'm just curious, man. It's hitting right now, and now I'm just realizing where I'm at in life, and yeah.
Well, go and get home then.
Well, you didn't answer my question.
I said go and get home, man.
You know, you're kind of a dick for a drug dealer. Just walking off.
Alright, do you carry
Just
Sweet
called him a
Jane with
dick.
you?
Of course, why would I not? You think I'm gonna leave her with 2 shady ass drug dealers unconscious? I have seen the PSAs, man.
I've
So
watched
we
the kids
departing,
movie.
sir?
I've seen the coffee. I've seen the sleeping people don't want tea. All right.
I suppose
So,
we should
yeah.
take off.
Yeah, what was the initial idea? No, you guys had an idea, and you said mine was foolish.
No, we just said your idea sucked. We didn't say we had a better one.
Well, generally, if
Yeah.
you say an idea sucks, you got to offer up a better one. Otherwise, you're just a whiner.
Exactly. Where's Sweet Jane going? She's levitating away from me.
I will throw you into oncoming traffic if you keep undermining me.
Okay, so she's knocked out, right?
Yes,
She is.
very unconscious. She took 1 dose of a drug and is now extremely high.
I don't know where this guy.
The good news is I have a +2 to my stun saves.
Nice.
Are they just there? They're just waiting.
Yeah. That's kind of their turf. They just hang out there and dose people that come by and take their money.
Well, boss, if you want to, just go ahead and go rough them up. I mean, I'm kind of getting tired of this town.
I know, right? Everyone here has been such a dick to us. Literally every single person we have talked to has either insulted us, tried to scam us for money, assaulted us, fucked around with our house.
But they're gone.
There's one person, I give him Leroy Jackson, genuine nice dude. Chill dude. I give him that.
Agreed.
Weird too. Damn right.
Why are tokens in a dick shape now?
I don't know why you did this.
I didn't do it. Tom moved last.
Well, I was like, almost like,
He's trying-
ladies disappeared.
We're in a group. We're in a little group. Did they just walk off into the alley?
It's time to
Maybe
penetrate your operation.
Somebody should probably roll awareness. Okay. Hey, guys, they left. Went to the door.
They went to the door? Okay, great.
I'm going to
I should
roll
put Jane in the
stealth.
car. Actually, no, I'm not going to put Jane in the car. That ends up bad somehow.
If she wakes up, she's going to drive away.
I'm not putting her in a car.
Rolling
I
Step 14, 16.
I'll take
Alright,
care of Jane.
So yeah, you just
Oh,
leave
you'll
her in
take
the
care of
middle of
Jane?
the street there.
No, I'm taking Jane with me. I'm giving her to Tom.
Okay,
Tom isn't the fighty type, so he's going to take care of her.
hold on a second. Let me change her token permissions.
Thank you.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Grimmy, you're not very quiet when you keep making that noise. You're also forgetting to activate your sneak suit.
Oh, fuck. Apologies, sir. Let me turn that on. And then, what's the modifier for that?
That's a +4 when you're in a dark space.
Okay, so
you don't need to make any roll.
it's a 20.
Yeah. Refrain from making rolls on your own, guys. Just tell me what you want to do, and if you need to make a roll, I'll let you know.
Okay, sorry.
Do we want to go in there and just open the door? Just see what's up?
It's locked.
Tim? I'm talking to Tim right now, thank you.
Allow me to take a crack at it.
I will shoot you in the back of the skull, and no one will feel bad.
It's true. Nobody.
29. That's a
Oh
crit.
my god. Okay, suddenly you double crit, actually.
Ooh.
Suddenly I'm much more amenable.
Hold on a
Suddenly I'm
second,
much-
guys. I thought you were just talking. If you want to try to make a lockpick, you have to roll a 1d6 first.
Tim and John were talking about what to do, and Calvert just walked ahead.
2.
Okay. Like I said,
He
try not to just make rolls on your own. So this is the penalty you have to pay. You don't get to take that. Unfortunately, you have to roll a 1d6, and then you spend 2 minutes.
Reroll.
You spend 2 minutes attempting to pick the lock, and then you get to make a lock check.
Come on. Fingers crossed. Oh,
And
11. Also, I got to take out my IP.
Does not
So that was
unlock.
technically 10.
But also, there's an alarm that goes off.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
we are just
We oughta
back
run.
here in a thing. Okay.
Yeah, we're just two guys. Me, Tim, you and I, just two guys. Calvert, run.
I'm going.
We had nothing to do with that at all.
Nope.
We were just two guys hanging out in the corner.
And with that, he's going in the car with Sweet Jane, and he's going to lie down on the floor of the car to avoid.
You're not what you stole Sweet Jane from Tom. That kidnapped someone.
Okay.
I thought you were putting her in the car.
No, Tom was just taking care of her because we're afraid to leave her
never
alone in the car.
Ignore that. Then with that, I bid you adieu. Because I'm also very tired.
You hear a bell ringing. It seems
And then Calvert runs away.
pretty loud, and you watch Calvert run down the street.
We're just gonna because we genuinely didn't know what was happening. We just looked down the alley like, what the fuck?
Did you go back into the car, Calvert? Okay, yeah, you're hanging out in the car.
He's like hiding on the floor of the car to hide.
I don't think you have the keys, so you're actually locked out of the car.
He's going under the car.
Okay. I don't think you can fit under the car, but you can try to hide behind it.
Fuck it, I'm just running down the street.
Okay. All right. So Calvert.
I'm heading back to the base, and I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. He takes a bus back to the base.
Yeah, got
Have
it.
good night, Calvert.
Sorry. Yeah, that was actually fun.
All right, good.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm gonna be a little bit less aggressive next time.
No problem. All right, guys. So Calvert takes off, and if you guys hang out, the cops do eventually arrive on scene. How long do you hang out?
I guess we're observing, but like, who comes up? Building.
Yeah, assumably the people who own the building will come out to see, oh, what tripped my alarm?
Yeah.
And also, we had nothing to do with what Calvert did. We just were talking to him earlier, and then Plus, if they admit that we were with Calvert, they have to admit that they were selling us drugs.
Okay, question.
So we're good.
How long do you hang out there?
Gonna wait and see the cops come.
Okay.
Probably. Is everyone cool? Everyone cool with that?
Oh yeah,
Tom.
I just yeah.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out. You know,
really...
act all nonchalant because we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The cameras will back us up. We were just standing here.
Yeah.
You may want to go prop Sweet Jane up somewhere so that the cops don't see a passed out lady right there in the middle of the alley.
Yeah, I can't move her yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe I can like drag.
I'll gladly give a statement of the guy I saw who tried to break in.
Okay, I can drag in the... Overheat. The boba, I guess.
The boba tea without the boba, so that just makes it tea.
She cloned herself before she went to sleep. I didn't think Dorf could do that.
That shit gets you pretty high.
I do not feel it. This is pretty mid shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's because you're built like a truck.
I just am very good at controlling myself.
I mean, literally built. Didn't they, like, build you out of stuff?
Presumably, yes.
You know, Calvert, he may have left a little bit too early, considering the response times of these cops.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a military police state. What's it been, like 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, there they are. There they are.
Oh. Just standing there.
Yeah.
That's our tax dollars at work, you know.
You pay taxes?
I'm trying to blend in.
Oh, yeah, fair.
All right, they come upon you and say, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?"
We were just hanging out, and some guy, I think some guy was fucking with that door down there.
Where did Tim take Jane? I assume back to the car.
I'm over to the boba.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at the boba with her.
Okay.
Yeah, it was some guy. He was talking out funny and then he messed with a door and ran away.
Yeah, I think he's mid-40s, about 5'11".
All right.
Kind of balding on top, you know.
Can I get some ID and your name, please?
Oh, yeah. My name's Clark.
Let's see yours.
And I'm Tim.
Just pass my ID, yeah.
All right. They hand it back to you. And,
yeah.
Say, why don't you guys move along?
No,
oh, yeah.
Fine.
Sure.
We
go to the strip club. Love those nice boobies.
You know what? That actually sounds kind of nice, honestly. It's been a rough night.
I know.
You know, it just seems like the world's against you at times. Really.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes you just want to go, where everybody knows your name. And they're kind of always glad you came.
So you guys head over to the strip club. The bouncer charges you guys 50 Eddie each.
Well, we just told them that we're kind of moving towards the side here to see what's going on.
I see where you are.
We're just kind of, we're just hanging out.
That is kind of blocking your view of your camera.
Oh, I know. I get that.
Okay.
I think, can we lean up against the wall so we're just kind of hanging out? Like two dudes.
Yeah, if you want.
We're just two guys. You don't happen to have a cigarette or something that we can fake like we're smoking.
All right, so this guy actually turns around and sees you guys there, and starts to walk towards you. Hey,
which guy?
Gentlemen.
And then I was telling him, if it wasn't for my horse, I couldn't have gotten into college,
No, I want to hear that. I want to hear more. Can you just tell the story just one more time? Because that was really interesting.
Okay, so the guy who I went to school with originally, he was that roommate. So he was kind of tough and burly, and he was talking like, "Oh, I'm a big cowboy," and I'm like, "No, you can't be a cowboy, because a you're from Oregon, and two, horses, well, they really don't exist pretty much in the lower United States here. Like they're only in Canada nowadays." And he's like, "No, I'm a cowboy." And I was like, "No, you're not a cowboy." And you know how I know? And he's like, "No, how do you know?" And I go, "Well, because I had a horse, and it was the only horse in Toronto." And so, excuse me. And so, I would be riding it up and down. And one day when I was driving my horse around, and that's what we call it, we call it driving, because we're from Canada. And so I was driving my horse around, and my college recruiter was like, help, save me, because I'm drowning in the river. And before that, like, he was like, "Oh no, you could never get into University of Toronto." And I was like, "Oh please." He's like, "No, you got bad grades." But so I was, driving my horse, and I saw him in the river, and I was like, "Oh no, we got to go save him." So I got off my horse, and then I got some rope, because I'm you can't ride a horse without having rope. And so I tied it into a lasso, and then I lassoed it around him in the river, and then tied it to my horse, and dragged the guy out of the river. I don't know why he was in there in the first place. He would never tell me, but he did say that, "Thank you for saving my life, and I'm so grateful that I'm going to get you into college on a full scholarship." And I was like, "Oh, great." And so I looked at the guy who was my roommate, and I was like, "No, you that's how I know you've never ridden a horse, because if it wasn't for my horse, I would have never gotten into college."
Oh yeah, what are you talking about, officer? What do you need? We're just two guys hanging out. What's up?
Smoking.
Why don't you guys move along there? This is private property. The iFruit store, you can't loiter in front of there.
Wait, question. Has the people of this establishment trespassed us or are attempting to trespass us?
You are trespassing. It's private property.
It's not private property. It's a public store. It can only be trespassed if the owner themselves asks us to leave. Are you the owner?
You
have a warrant?
The owner
You got a warrant?
has posted no loitering sign right behind you.
Define loitering.
What you're doing is loitering. You guys should just move along.
Do you know?
Okay. Actually, let's go this way.
Like, which definition of loitering are we using? Like the legal definition or just the personal definition? I want to know.
The definition that you are exhibiting right now. So yeah, just move along, buddy.
Well, why are you saying that we don't have purpose? We're two guys hanging out talking to each other.
You're by yourself now.
Yeah, because you scared off my friend by being a harassing cop.
Yeah, you guys are loitering.
Define, like, how are we loitering? We're having a conversation. You saying you're loitering right now in the middle of the street because you're having a conversation with me?
Yeah, this is private property. You guys should just leave because you're loitering.
Still not private property. It is still public business.
Yeah, the business is closed for the evening. You should leave.
Why is that? You're going to tell those people down there that they have to leave? Because I'm pretty sure they're staying outside some closed businesses.
Look, there is an open business down there. If you want to go and attend that establishment, you're more than welcome to. But no, you're not allowed to loiter in front of the iFruit store.
All right. Do you have any reason? Are you
because there's
profiling
a
us
sign
right now?
behind you that says no loitering.
Yeah, but there's someone. That's a sign. That's not legal law right there.
No, it's private property. You're not allowed to loiter in front of it.
Has someone called us?
You know what? We just responded to a call of somebody trying to break into this establishment.
Yeah, and I gave you a general description of the man who did it. If anything, you're harassing
a victim. We find you here loitering, so why don't you just move along? Unless you want to come down to this.
You're harassing a witness.
You
are a shitty cop, man.
And give us a statement. Why don't
hey, let's go. Let's go this way. Yeah, fuck those guys. Those are shitty cops.
Oh, okay, I thought we were going that way.
Yeah. Let's go back up here. Listen,
Have a
shoot the
nice
cops.
night.
You too.
Fuck those guys. Fuck those cops. People wonder how I have anger issues.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah. So yeah, as you come closer to down here, you see one of these guys that are just kind of hanging out in the middle of the road. He looks a little shifty-eyed. Looks like he might be. Roll a human perception. And I'll give you a description.
He's high. He. There's a.
There's a good
Don't even
chance.
need to roll.
There's a good chance that he's rolling. Tim, you
He's high.
can't tell if he's looks abnormal. He just looks like he's happy.
Dude, who's high?
King thinks he's high,
Everyone on the.
but you're not.
Everyone on this street apparently is high, and the cops are not dealing with that. They're dealing with, the cops are both corrupt and hyper-militarized. This is double entendre.
All right.
It
So-
means both something normal and sexy.
No, specifically, it's actually, yeah, I guess technically, because sexy, hot, like sex, drugs, rock and roll, but also at the same time,
Tom, this guy
Move
looks like
killers.
he might be drug seeking.
Oh, it's the same guy?
Yeah.
The one that I gave like the...
wasn't that this guy over here?
No, yeah, it was the one who looks like a transformer from the back.
It's got the little wings
Oh, this
on.
guy.
Man. The guy up there cosplaying.
Yeah, he looks like he's Starscream or something.
Yeah, he makes a clicking noise as you come by.
Oh, he's on fentanyl.
Oh, God.
Maybe he's just counting people who walk by. He's got one of them tickers.
No, suddenly, when you say that, it makes me want to watch Monk.
Well, he eyeballs Jane, like, and kind of nods and says, "Oh yeah, it looks like she's having fun."
Don't talk to our friend like that. She is asleep and unconscious. Don't address her like that, you weirdo. Go do your thing. That is an unconscious
What is
woman.
What is with this
All
town?
right, the bouncer looks at you guys and says, "You guys can't come in here with her. Sorry."
Okay. Yeah, we weren't. We're just hanging around right now. We get fucking cops, man. Look over there, fucking cops.
They think they own this town. But you know who owns it? The Ironsights. That's what I heard.
Oh yeah, isn't Jane a member of the Iron? Isn't our friend Lulu a member of the Ironsights?
Yeah, Lulu
She's got the
is.
tattoo
She
and
got the tattoo and everything.
Yeah, the tattoo and everything.
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
We
she got
should
that
go
tattoo.
tell one of the Ironsights people about these guys harassing, their clients. You wouldn't happen to
yeah.
know if any of them are around, so we can give them a good tip or something, right?
Well,
Yeah, look,
if you guys wanted to hang out in the alleyway and kind of eyeball the sitch, and see if there's any movement. These guys seem to have been pretty badly spooked by you guys coming up on them so aggressively.
aggressively. We bought drugs, and I was just like, "You got a nightclub?"
This is a nightclub you're right now outside of, but they won't.
Oh,
let
no,
you,
I was just
they won't
talking
let you
about-
take an unconscious person.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I mean,
about the
that's just
Ironside,
smart.
the gang members. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. No, we're okay with that. We get it. We're just having a conversation right here. But yeah, this city has
Keeping
been.
an eye out on the alley down there.
Yeah, you see the alleyway down there. You remember, sneaking in there before.
Sneak
But
in
hey,
there?
you think we get like a reward or something about those guys poking around and scaring off the customers or something?
Did you make a human perception roll there, Tim? Oh yeah, you rolled a 13. All right.
Yeah, I don't know about the. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So, what do you? Okay, so you guys are just kind of watching the cops. The cops are just hanging out. As soon as
Well, so far,
talking.
here's the information we've got. Information we
It's
have
weird
is
that
they.
hanging out.
Oh,
They're not talking to like the homeowners or something.
yeah, they're not like talking to anyone. The thing is, we have been through this alley a number of times, and we have gotten nothing both times, which has been oh, the Ironsights have a symbol, but no one in this alley has that symbol on them. We have tried to talk to people, we get told to go fuck off. We try to just have a general conversation, told to fuck off. Generally, we're kind of fucked in this situation in every aspect because we have really nowhere to go.
There's probably a different way to handle this other than the direct approach.
Well, we've tried the social aspect, but we are not social people in any regard.
I don't even think it regards or entails you guys being social at all. You might just have to trail these guys.
Yeah, but every time we hang out here, we get told to leave by the cops, by the security guard.
You get really aggressive with the people you're trying to trail, and they.
No, we haven't talked to them except for the 2 times.
We
talked
time.
to those. No, I'm talking about when John sat here and was.
In fact, you
waiting
went
for
them
people
both
to...
times specifically.
Yeah, and one time it was just, hey, what are you guys doing? And they told him to fuck off. So he was like, hey, fuck you guys. Walked over here, stood around. A security guard told him to fuck off, so he fucked off. And then he bought drugs for him, took the drugs. He was like, hey, you guys got a better party down here? They told him to fuck off again, so he went up, so he fucked off. This is kind of and there's no good situation, because if we try to hang out and wait, we get told we're loitering and to fuck off. We try to keep an eye on them via the camera.
Well, you guys are being obnoxiously aggressive. That's why you get told to fuck off.
How have we been aggressive? We were literally standing around.
Okay, so there's a more subtle approach, is all I'm trying to say.
Well, the subtle approach is minding our business, which when we do, we get told to fuck off.
I don't think you're minding your own business when you get told to fuck off.
Well, we were standing, literally over here, doing nothing, just talking between each other. We were told to fuck off.
Yeah,
John was sitting here
because you were
doing
loitering.
nothing.
They saw that you were loitering.
Yeah, exactly. So no matter where we do, apparently this whole alley is loitering.
So
you can't stand in front of this building; it's closed.
There's something called a 21-meter rule. So that's basically...
Oh yeah, I know what the 21-meter rule is. I know what that is, and that's a reference to how long it takes. Well, it's a 21-foot rule. It's if you're within 21 feet of a person, you are viable to get stabbed with a knife before the time they can draw a pistol.
Right. So they're just turning it into the 21-meter rule. Because nowadays people have cybernetics and they can run 30 meters in a minute or in a second or whatever.
And what we're doing right now is trying to hang out here and just be people and wait.
Technically, a sidewalk or this alley and such that is in between a business is public property.
Yeah, and those signs that they put on buildings are just a scare tactic, basically, to get people away. And that the only time you really get police calling you for loitering is if the owner themselves calls you and says, hey, or someone in public says, hey, I saw those 2 guys being shady around a building. You should go check that out.
So they're responding to a call, and that's what they saw. And so they, saw you loitering in front of this building, and then over there at that building. So, they're telling you to shove off.
Well, we're standing around. We will wait. We're witnesses of a crime.
They're telling you to shove off. That's it.
We're witness of a crime.
It's not unreasonable, John. So if you want to bitch about it, that's fine. But it's just what happened.
We're the only witnesses that they have, and they told us to screw off.
Yeah, because they asked you if you wanted to come down and make a statement, and you declined.
They didn't ask us to make a statement. They just asked for IDs and then told us
to come downtown to the police station.
I don't remember them saying that at all.
Yeah, well, as you were walking away, you said, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah, because they told us to keep. I said, "Fuck you guys" after they harassed us a second time.
Yeah, they said either stop loitering or you can come with us down to the police station.
Yeah, that's not saying you can be a witness. That is threatening to arrest you.
Yeah, it is.
So they threatened to arrest us.
I heard once that this team, they're just saying, because I was reading reports about earlier things, that this team killed a bunch of cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
killed multiple.
I only bring that up in conversation as we're just standing here in the alley.
I do remember reading.
Yes, but for some reason, whenever we bring up the idea of just doing something we're actually good at, we're not presented the opportunity. Or in cases of this, like I believe, are those cops wearing metal gear? I just want to check.
Yeah, they seem to have some pretty good.
Yeah, those cops are actively wearing military combat armor, basically.
More or
They're
less.
very well.
And we have,
armored.
yeah, every police member we've encountered ever has been wearing something similar.
I heard about that. That isn't that why Jane's boyfriend like went crazy because he like kept shooting them and then it wouldn't hurt anybody with an armor-piercing gun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need some tea. That's what we call it. You know, when there's not any boba or anything in there, just tea. Not boba tea without boba. I swear he must be Welsh because nobody likes him.
But yeah, we're just waiting here, seeing what the cops are doing. Where the cops left.
They appear to be going back to their vehicles.
Yeah, that's all we can do is wait and see.
And then we can go kick down the door. I mean, then we can go into the club. Wink, wink.
Or just, we're just three friends hanging out, waiting for our friend who got roofied or something just to get okay.
All right. So, how long do you wait there?
We're waiting. We're going to wait until we see something of interest.
They're back.
Yeah, we got the camera set up. I can still see them from here. So.
All right.
Oh, look.
So go ahead and make your
They're going
tracking
somewhere.
roll.
Oh. There it is. Ah, damn it. Real bad.
Dean, I'm trying to track here.
Yeah, you spill
I'm not
boba.
a tracker. I'm the shooter.
Tim, you're trying to get more boba, and you end up spilling your boba.
Oh, son of a gun.
And Tom, you spill yours too.
I'm having a hard time watching James.
When did you guys get boba?
You were over there renting in the corner, and we went up and got some.
Oh, congrats. That's fair.
I mean, we didn't want to interrupt you. It seemed important.
Fair enough.
Bobo would wake up Jane.
God, that's hilarious.
Sleeping people do not want tea, Tom. What have I told you?
Well, this tea is very, very strong.
Oh my God.
Mine's got strawberry. It's good.
You got a 13. You got a fumble and 2 fumbles. Oh man.
Yeah, we got like 2s in those skills.
Yeah, it's okay. This is hilarious though.
We may just have to kneecap them and ask them where they're going.
You guys are having the worst possible luck. All right, so I'm gonna say you guys follow him to Ripper Dot Clinic.
Okay.
Let's see
Gosh.
where.
Who killed Yogi?
What happened to the Ripper Dot Clinic?
It was time to die.
So weird. Oh, there it is. All right. All right. So you see these guys head in. It's an after-hours Ripper Dot Clinic.
Oh, neat. What direction are we approaching from?
From the bottom.
Bottom left, bottom right.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Because the left looks like a dumpster. Gonna Is it like a full door here, or is it just an alleyway?
It's like an alleyway with a garage door, and then you guys knock on the door, and
No, we're not knocking on that door. They just walked in there. That seems like a easy like situation. Is it like an open door? Is it?
no, it closes behind.
Cause it's like an automatic door, or is it just?
It's like a garage door.
No, did we see what they did when they walked up? Like,
They walk.
oh,
in.
they like called you. Like, did someone open the door for them? Did they press a button? Did it just open for them, open sesame style?
You may have seen them knock on it.
Okay then. Well, do we want to knock on the door, or do we want to try something else?
Okay, we can set up a cam here, maybe.
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
idea.
we should try knocking, because, according to Rust, it takes like 8 rockets to get through a garage door like that.
I'm gonna put a camera like over here in this corner, specifically not on the actual garbage truck, but like on the wall, pointing in this direction. It's like on the wall, pointing this way.
There's a lot of trash on the ground with all these recycle bins.
Well, yeah, there is actually just a lot of trash. This is a very trashy.
Go ahead and make an awareness notice check. I'm gonna say that Jane you left in the car rather than carrying her around half passed out. Oh, unless you guys are not gonna leave her in the car. I understand maybe why you're reluctant to do that.
Yeah, we really like leaving her in the car. It's in game. It just seems like a bad in character. It's just a bad choice.
And this is very hard.
Don't. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't get the combat sense bonus.
All right. So you set up cameras? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, just like a camera pointing in this direction if there's a good place for it.
All right. While looking for a place to set up cameras, you notice that there's already cameras back here.
Hello.
And you're on candid camera.
I knew it. That's why we've been failing this whole time.
Wait a second. Oh, what's the guy from Candid Camera? I forget his name. Shit. Like Alan Funt or whatever?
You see a camera about 20 feet up high.
Damn, that is... Okay, I'm not going to put a camera in front of a camera because that seems like a very easy way to get spotted. Alright, we've already been spotted. Do we want to go in? Just check in with you two?
Okay.
Well, they shouldn't have guns, is the thing. That's the good thing. So if we get
You
into
know
a
what you
fight,
can do, Tom, is you can get them to fix your rocket hand or whatever, because apparently it sucks.
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
Maybe
I guess.
add some better, tensile strength.
You gotta replace the whole arm, man. Cut it all off.
It's my glove.
So you see a small little plaque, and then it looks like there's a doorbell against the wall here on at the 20 feet below the camera. It looks like
so
there's
just
a
like
little named plate that says Doc Holloway.
It's kind of like press the button.
It's not Tom's brother. Okay. That'll be weird. It's the doorbell. The door.
You need to roll anything, or do we just?
Do you push on the doorbell? What?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're pushing on the
Tom
roll.
does.
Okay, so there's a little intercom, and somebody says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Just some cyberware to be.
But pardon?
Just needed some cyberware to be checked out.
All right, just put your head up to the retina scan.
Okay. Wait, no, that's a camera.
Yeah, no, right
No,
next to the
it's the
nameplate.
same.
Right next to the nameplate, there's a little small camera
Okay.
that scans your retina as you look into it.
Okay.
It basically does a quick background check against any known security threats. So it does immediately identify you if you have any records that could be traced. If there's anything that would connect you to Militech, roll D100.
Well, Tom isn't. Tom just kind of appeared. He's
right.
a doctor.
Tom.
There'd be
Tom
nothing
was,
to
Tom's-
connect him.
Tom was actually a member of the crew.
Yeah, he was on that submarine. Like he was just a random guy we kidnapped basically and forced into.
Yep. Okay. So
Yeah.
nothing pulls up as suspicious. It says, "Do you have some people with you?
Yeah.
Have them
Yeah.
do the retina scan too, please."
Okay. Excuse me, Tom. Well, actually, Tim, do you want to go first or me?
I can go.
I'm gonna post up on the other side because I feel like Tim has a higher chance than me.
Beep-a-doopy. Here's my eye.
Okay. All right. So you it pulls up and says, "Oh, hey, you know what? Think maybe you should probably go somewhere else, sir. We are not able to help you at this time."
Oh,
It's better.
okay. But you're not
better.
helping me. You're helping my friend there.
Right. Well, how did you find out about us?
You're going to have to ask
Oh.
Tom.
Yeah, our buddy Tom.
Yeah, you go talk into the thing over there, Tom. We're going to have to break
Well-
in.
I'm gonna distract him. He basically like talks shop with that person about like. Well, I heard that he, like talking like he's talking like the newest cyberware that comes. Even. What was it? What was that? Cyberware. Even. Is it Raven? Cybernetics.
I'll tell you what. You can make a persuasion fast talk.
Wait, what cybernetic are you thinking
He's
about?
trying to talk about Ravenware cybernetics, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Raven micro micro cybernetics.
Probably like that. Basically, he's talking shit.
Yeah. So use persuasion fast talk.
I use my remaining luck.
You got this, man.
All right. So he says, "Yeah, go try a different Ripper Doc. We specialize appointment only referrals."
But I thought you were the best. Well, I'm all out here to DC.
Quick, we need to search for another way in.
Okay, so I guess he turns us away. Probably like shuts off the thing.
All right. So you guys have a couple choices here. You could try to find another way in, or you could just wait it out.
Just wait. Yeah.
It's only been a few minutes since they went in there.
Well, we can set up. Can we check where are the other cameras are and then set up a camera that is not
Yeah, with that-
being shown by the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, 27.
Use electronic security.
I think the doctor might be a better idea for this because he's technically literate.
Any?
See?
All right. So you find a suitable place down the alleyway, a little bit out of its range.
Okay.
To set up your
John,
camera.
Gotcha.
We'll put over here.
Done. It's like way back. Look. high up enough to where it's above the trash can, but enough to where it's like against the wall, where it's like
So it seems like this might be a special Ripper doc, especially for Ironsight's members
or friends of.
Well,
or friends of.
I did remember, like, I think I said, like, they're like Ironsights are like maybe an offshoot of the uh Maelstrom,
That
which
was
are all about cyberware.
it was purely conjecture, I think, of him relating the Iron Sights to a gang you worked with in the past. I think.
Maybe
Anyway.
this is a special doc that works for them.
Maybe. Yeah, we're just waiting out here, seeing if those guys hiding behind the trash can. General things you do.
All right. Let's see. How do you rate indefinitely?
Indefinitely until those guys come out, assumably. We
Got
don't
it.
want to break into the place.
In that case, make a shadow track roll.
Is it really hard to shadow track someone if they're the only two people walking out of a building?
Well, you might end up waiting there all night and not finding out, if they were to find another way out, maybe.
Well, if they were, I feel like that's just kind of how it goes.
Right.
Because considering how they've got this entrance kind of locked up, you would assume it'd be like the main one and they block off all others.
Yeah. Well, it is in the middle of an alleyway. There's only you can go one way or the other.
Yeah, it's perfect for those kind of people.
There's lots of cover in this alleyway as well. All right. Did anybody else want to roll shadow track?
Yeah, all three of us did, I think. Except for
No, I
Tim.
did not. Hold on, let me. I'm not very good with the shadow tracking.
Oh.
See? I just do front lines and shoot people.
Yeah, I think the highest one of us has is like a +3 or +4 to shadow track. And when the DC's 20, it's kind of hard.
All right. Tom?
The one.
Yeah.
The DC 25? I got a 21.
You got a 21. Okay, good. So you do notice that they make their way out of here about an hour and a half later. The doorway opens up, and you notice it first.
They're out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we should follow. Let's try to avoid that camera. Just be safe. In case they call their buddies.
All right. So as they exit out the alleyway, you stealthily follow them. Go ahead and roll stealth, you guys.
Oh, God, Tom, no.
Now we're in the dark, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 8, 9, 10 p.m. probably.
Oh no.
Well, I mean,
later
there's no
than
bright
that.
lights out here.
It's way later than that. It's
Okay,
closer,
we stealthy.
closer to 2 a.m.
Oh, so I should have like the +4? What was it?
Yeah, there's the +4 there.
Okay, so that's 18.
Okay, good. All right, you guys manage not to alert them, and you track them to another location.
Great. We'll do that roll, I assume.
Okay.
Oh.
Where did we end up?
All right. You guys can go ahead and pick a corner that you enter in.
Well, where did they enter in from? considering we're following them.
I think wherever you end up, I'll give you an idea about which way they went. You lose a line of sight on them as they go around a corner. But go ahead and place yourself on any edge of the map. Okay, let me place them on the map. Where are they? Oh my god, this is the problem with having too many tokens. Here they are. Okay. So you see them go around the corner, around to the right here.
They're at the top.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
It on the corner or inside here?
They go around the corner to the right. Go ahead and roll a shadow track again. This time you just need a 15 or higher.
That's a 30.
Okay.
Ooh, 30.
So you catch them go around the next corner as you come up to the end of this hallway, I guess.
Glad I'm with
so
you, boss.
walking top right. They're going up the stairs then?
Mm-hmm.
Or down the stairs?
It's an up stairwell.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Gonna move up then. Follow 'em.
Alright, make another track, shadow track.
$14 for me. 10.
I just can't track anybody.
Alright, so you kind of lost them, but it seems pretty obvious that they probably went down this hallway.
25.
Oh, Tom came.
Tom, you actually...
Tom got it.
You can hear them walking down the hallway there.
Over there.
I see. Are we meant to be able to see that laser tripwire right there? Or is that just like a little thing on the floor? Like delineation line?
Oh, that's a good question. It might be a laser tripwire. Make awareness notice check.
Well, if it is, I can...
Oh no, it's
pretty sure I can see
a glass
that.
doorway.
Oh, okay.
It looks
Do you
like,
still want us to roll awareness?
It looks like you might need to have a key pass for this.
Like
I mean, if
physical
it's
key?
glass, I got a key for it.
Let's try not to break it because that would just cause more issues for us.
Okay, so is there like a pad for it? Like,
Yeah, is that like a keypad? Is the key? Is this a glass door with a key lock? A vocal lock? Card lock?
Yeah. It's basically a card pass.
Oh, that's the case. Good thing I have a text scanner, so I can try to pick that a little bit.
Yep, you can use that.
Hey Doc, I got a Pembroke text scanner. You wanna try doing this? You can get a +2 with the Pembroke text scanner.
okay, I'll use it.
Yeah.
What do I roll for this? Electronic security.
Yeah.
Probably.
Then +2 from the text scan.
Uh-huh.
New one.
Oh, nice. Okay, it pops open.
Nice.
Okay.
All right then. Let's continue on.
All right, so you see a few doors here. but it took you a little bit of time to unlock that. So the empty hallway looks like one, two, three doors on it, and then a bunch of boxes down at the end, and then the hallway continues along behind it. There's also a doorway at the end of the hallway.
It's 5 doorways in total.
Yep.
Do any of them, from where we are, can we see like, oh, this one clearly has like a keypad lock, this one has a keypad lock, this one has a card lock. So just like looking for something like a door handle,
So
something that's clearly not.
You do see a directory here. It looks like this is some kind of office building, and it looks like it's got like a directory. There's a few different floors here.
Ooh.
But it just has like last names. Looks like it might be attorneys.
Does it not have? Does it have a Hiraki's name on it?
You don't see that.
Does it just say like at law or something like H&it or Michael and Michael's?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Law.
I mean, it's pretty common name.
Esquire.
Yeah.
Okay, that does nothing for us. Got it. But yeah, with my question stands of like, oh, are any of the doors like clearly like, oh, this one has a keypad, this one has a vocal like retina scanner.
Oh,
Any of the doors?
nothing so high tech as that. Most of these either have like key card scanner locks, or they have a deadbolt, like a physical key lock. This one over here to your left has a regular deadbolt, regular key turn mechanical lock. So does the
all
one.
of them have deadbolts on internal doors.
So does the other one that you just passed. The one on your right coming up here. This has a keypad lock. Or you can use a fob. It looks like to bypass the keypad. And then the other ones, these two at the end of the hall, you have to get closer to find out how they work.
Start right here.
There's a couple of. I guess there's another poster on the wall here. This one is just like an advertisement for. I don't know. Some kind of.
Steel water.
Some kind of beverage. Yeah.
Steel water. 40 gallons.
All right. As you approach these rooms, they appear to be heavily secured doors. Require a some kind of electronic security lock.
With gangers.
Hey, what's down this hallway that we're next to?
Another
Thank
couple of signs, and it looks like another doorway here, and a doorway here, and a doorway here. It looks like this might be a emergency exit stairwell and elevators down at the end of the hall.
Oh, these two? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why, but this door looks tempting to me.
It's a mechanical door.
Mechanical is in like a... It's got like a lock with a... Or is it like a...
It's not
motion
It's
sensor?
not an electronic security door.
So it'd be like a fake lock door?
Yeah. And so is the one behind
Should I
you.
try?
Both of those are mechanical doors.
Should I try?
Do whatever you want.
No, I'm talking to my Tim and Tom.
Okay. Oh,
And there's, we nobody sees any like footprints or anything. We're just kind of guessing here, right?
Kind of guessing.
Well, might as well. I mean, if it comes
we
down
at
to
least
it.
try to listen in on the door. The doors. Or we can set up a camera somewhere here.
It's pretty late. It might be that there's not a lot going on. People might be sleeping.
Well,
You do.
we can Why don't we
you
just
do wonder if maybe
set
there's
up some cameras?
You do wonder if there might already be some hidden cameras in here.
Ooh, perfect place for a camera is right here, like behind this sign, like up and above it.
Okay, let's check out. There is, and then we can plant one.
Because then we can cover like the entire hallway on both sides.
Electronic security. Oh,
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
any.
All right, so you placed your camera there.
Like I'm Cyber from.
You're really good for a doctor.
He's very technically
or like the. Any help, but yeah, focus my technical tending. Okay, so we set up one here. I guess we already set up like 2 other cameras.
Yeah, we got the camera in front of the alleyway. We got the camera at
Ripper Dock.
the Ripper Dock, and then a camera here to cover both alleyways. So if they show up here again tomorrow, we should be able to see them, which door they go into. Do we just want to do that?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good start so that we can know.
Instead of trying to crack open doors, we can just leave and wait and see.
And when we know where they are, can
Yeah, we can figure out which lawyer they're talking to, and then if we figure out what lawyer they're talking to, we can check later. Actually, great idea. We can just go outside, wait for them to leave, watch on the cameras, see what door they come out of, and then we'll know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I say we go over to this side of the building, just like hide somewhere over here, and then that way we can see if they come out through the front doors or something as well.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, this side of.
Yeah, like all the way down here. I mean, somewhere like somewhere over here.
All right,
If there's
while
someone
you
to
guys
hide.
are setting up your camera, the doors open up, and you guys are suddenly surrounded by IronSights members.
Well, shit.
IronSights are lawyers?
Well, considering the outside of this building and the burning fire, yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, you guys. You want to explain what you're doing here?
Fucking your mother. Kidding. Don't worry, we're Osaka.
Roll persuasion, fast talk.
Uh-oh.
I have no luck to put in this, and I am not.
Oh, no.
I have no luck. I've used it in other roles because I knew I needed to get a 20 on them. 14.
Like, you're not from Arasaka. Where are you from?
All right.
Okay. You got us. Look, what we're trying to do is undercut Arasaka and sell you guys some weapons and stuff. But, you know, it's not been going really well. We keep trying to make contact, but then everybody walks away. We just want to sell stuff.
You can roll persuasion, fast talk.
Really bad salesman. Can I help him in some way just by like being like, he's a really bad salesman?
I got 5 luck.
Got caught lying.
Yeah.
I got 5 luck left.
Oh yes.
Shit.
Oh.
How is it that I add 5 luck to a roll and I will still get a 14?
Because it's just not quite believable, your story, unfortunately. Just like sell us stuff. Why are you putting up a camera in our hallway then?
We didn't know it was your hallway. You just said the Ironsights. We were just trying to follow the guys who were selling drugs.
No one said Ironsights.
You just did. Earlier.
And
You said, why are you looking for us, Ironsights?
Gaslighting. Gaslighting us.
They didn't announce themselves as Ironsights. I did as the GM.
Then he wouldn't have said. Then Tim wouldn't have said that they were Ironsights.
Yeah.
Hey, we're the Ironsights. What are you doing in our hallway? No.
Then Tim's the same way. He wouldn't have said it if they didn't.
Okay.
The Ironsights.
I mean, well, I'm assuming you guys are the Ironsights because I can see tattoos on this lady. I'm sorry if I assumed your gender. This person here and this person here. And, you guys are kind of tatted up.
Honestly, that one guy, he is incredibly buff. I'm not going to lie. What is your workout routine?
He uses that P90X.
You guys need to get the fuck out of here.
That's not even P90, honestly. Dude, that's like P180. Jesus.
Well, they're.
you made.
They're a little freaked
James
out by
pass
you
out.
guys breaching their security and
What security? You had a glass door.
setting up cameras in their
Your-
hallway.
Your friends left the door open.
They're like they pull your camera down and they stomp on it.
Oh, that's just mean. It's just mean.
Mm-hmm.
That guy has knives coming out of his hands.
Yeah, and that guy has a machine gun. I don't know why you're surprised. Actually, everyone down this hallway has a machine gun. That guy has a machine gun. Or, sorry, that person. I'm using guy as a general neutral pronoun, just a general neutral address to everyone.
Why is that guy Wolverine?
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
it's the P90 180 guy.
We will we'll leave a cliffhanger here. We'll pick this up next time from this position. Sweet Jane starts to come to. As all this excitement is happening. It is about 2 a.m. and either you guys are gonna get into a firefight, which we'll take up next time, or you guys are gonna get kicked out of here more gracefully than that. But either way, as it goes down,
Something like that.
we'll wait until next week to decide if it develops into a firefight or if it ends amicably. So until next time, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy.
See you next week, probably.
Game. Thanks for playing. Thanks for coming out. We can hang out and debrief if you want to, but we're gonna end the session here. All right. Thanks, you guys, for playing.
Yep.
Good night, folks. Peace.